Hello, everyone! Hi! How everybody's doing today? Hello, hello! Hello, Mr. Boobies, and hello, Demon Fox Kinky 666. Yes! Welcome to the stream! Thank you very much for the follow! I really appreciate it! Welcome! Hello, Web! And hello, everybody! I hope everybody's doing fine today. Yes, 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 yes! Thank you very much for the headpats. Hello, Scotty! Hello, Kaizamatsu! I hope you are all doing fine. Yeah, yeah, yeah. And sorry, I forgot to turn on the music for the load screen. But no worries, because we are already here. Yes. Today we are back with Divinity. As you can see, everybody's already here. Yes, yes, yes. So I will go to the room. If you didn't check who Danu, Kiba, and Nourax is, click on the title. Yes, yes, yes. Check the note. They are pretty awesome. So let me go. How are you, Momochila? I'm doing great. Kaisamatsu. I tell you good. I am I'm good. I hope you are doing good too, Kaisamatsu. Yes, yes, yes. I be slowly writing down some form of priority list for commission and stuff because I should have enough money for that. And I'm not down Momochi for a ref sheet of the cloud. Gotta get a concentrated reference already after all. Oh my god! That sounds pretty cool! Weeb! Wow! Good luck, good luck. I'm pretty sure it will be pretty nice. I am too. Yeah, yeah. I'm going to lunch. Ah, okay, okay. Have a nice lunch, Kaizamatsu. Have a nice lang. Yeah, yeah. Thank you, thank you. I'm
That is
back.
true.
Hello.
Welcome back.
Yay!
Hey guys, watch this.
Oh.
Oh.
Ooh.
Anyo!
Breezy.
Ah!
Fucking cool.
It is. Doesn't
Deals
do any
no
damage.
but it
What
does
does it
suck
do?
up surfaces on the ground and it puts people off fire. So,
Ooh, useful.
Neat.
yeah.
Oh, this is a
Indeed,
door.
temple. Yep.
It is nice
This is
with
the temple of the
because
orc god.
you can
Expect
technically make the
fist
list
fights.
until then. Yeah, yeah,
I
yeah.
see, I see. The Orchigod, Orcus Magnus.
Orcus Magnus.
Gazgul Magurug Thraka.
Plaka?
What?
Glocka.
That's a huge orc character's name in Warhammer.
Ah. Oh, it's pretty here.
He's known as the prophet of the Wa.
Wawa?
The prophet of the
Prophet of
Wa.
Wah.
Wa spelled WAAAGH exclamation point.
Also, it's.
Ah! I still
Mm.
I still like a Wawa.
Also,
Wah, wah,
yes.
wah.
Wawa!
Wah,
Wow.
wah. Oh god, it is unequipped a magic that I didn't want to. Hold up.
No.
Cool. Where's that
Oh,
other
God.
one?
I think there might be traps ahead. It says
Hello,
walk safely in
Icarus!
Rogear's path.
What's up? How you
Uh-oh.
doing?
That's never good.
And there's a bunch of dead black ring dudes.
Oyo?
I
Oyo?
Player
see.
left.
I see.
Oyo?
Wave.
Oyo? I got.
That really sounds exciting.
Hey, Ryu. Hey, Icarus. How you doing? How you doing? Thanks for dropping in.
Welcome back, Kaisamatsu.
Thank you.
And good to see you too,
Very good.
Icarus.
Hope you're having a good one.
Come here.
I need to fix VTube Studio. Where'd it go? There it is.
Uh-oh.
Yeah, because I.
Mom,
Ah! Ooh.
please stop dancing
Sorry,
out of
thank you, Russ.
line.
Thank you.
Hey, Till, how you doing? Glad to see you.
You.
Thanks for dropping in. It's been a minute.
Oh, we just got inside this one, so yeah. I hope
My
there are no
movement
traps.
spell is so long in cooldown.
Use the pyramid.
No, I wanna go by my own merits.
What's this?
Here we go.
Yeah.
Well, Momo, my guess is it's a trap.
Whoa!
God damn it, I forgot to turn on the audio.
What?
Wait,
Thanks for letting me know.
Oh god,
Ariane.
let
I'm
me.
good. I'm good.
Wait, we
there we
just
go.
need to walk pretty fast so the traps will not get us.
Yeah.
I just
I
flew across.
just
You
need
could've-
to let
You can just
Momochi go
teleport.
first so she can trigger all the traps before I move.
We go. Ha 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 ha.
Oh, Balista!
Oh, I just. Whoo!
Ow.
Oh, Ballista! Ow. You are way too cute, Momochi.
Yeah, Momo, tone it down. You're gonna overshadow us all.
Hey! Yeah, thank you
Uh.
for the head pet, sweet.
Hello.
Yo?
Yeah, I'm orc talking to an orc priestess.
Oh!
Orcs are unfortunately mostly extinct in this part of Divinity as a franchise.
Aw.
Huh.
Oh.
Why?
They got the elf treatment, which is to say genocide.
Ah. Well, that's sad.
Yeah. Yup.
Oh!
Most species in this game did not have a great time.
I found a secret door!
Ooh.
Hmm?
Secret door, secret door, secret door, secret door.
Oh.
Secret tunnel, secret tunnel.
Secret tunnel. Secret tunnel.
Wow!
Where's that secret door you mentioned?
Over there!
Where's...
It's over there, guys.
Let me get
Okay,
back.
let me... Danu, what's the orc saying?
He will follow a certain dude. Wait a second.
Oops.
Vrogir, I am your servant till the end.
Okay, Vrogir is the orc god.
Oh!
Let's not eat the poor orc.
Yeah, that'd be rude.
Is this?
Very.
Only if
It's
he
like
allows it.
Day one at Doge School is don't eat other people's things.
Only loot, no eat.
Yes.
Hey, I found a spot to dig.
Ooh.
Hello.
Ooh.
Oh! Money.
What is this?
Momo
So
digging up over
I
there.
found an eternal artifact. It's hard to say whether it's magical or mechanical, or both. You can probably put this thing to good use somehow.
Eternal artifacts are very handy in crafting.
Oh.
What happens if Vrogir drains my vigor?
Want me to save?
Hmm.
I can quick save.
Yes, please.
There we go.
Thank you kindly.
It seems you're cursed.
Yeah, I see that.
Oh, that's easy to fix.
Ooh. Oh, thank you.
There you go.
Welcome.
Who needs consequences anyways?
Ha!
Wait a minute. He's requesting to drain you of vigor again.
Hmm.
Mm.
Hmm.
You get something if I get drained?
We need to, unfortunately, in order to get this guy to show us the solution to a bigger puzzle.
Oh.
Ooh. Nice.
Okay. Yeah, basically every god has an altar, and every god's altar will show either a moon or a sun. And
Yeah.
we need to fill in sun and moon for each god on a different temple so that we can get in the main door and like do the big thing.
Okay. Ooh, there's a pool of source.
I am just looking at Momochi icon and seeing stuff
Yeah.
being
Just
shoved into
all
the
the
icon.
loot.
She's looting.
There was only treasures here. I got a room tier 5. Looks pretty nice.
Ooh, fire.
There's a ghost.
Cool.
Oh yeah, that too.
Let me
Imagine being a ghost.
give you Daniel.
me.
Couldn't be me.
I am totally alive. Hello, fellow alive humans.
Although Nourax
Yes,
and
I
I are,
am.
Kiba, do you
Nourax
love
and I are
us?
basically ghosts with our how pale we are.
Yeah. You know when you turn the bloom way too high in a game
Yeah.
and it starts reflecting?
Yeah.
My skin does that, and
Oh my
Danu's too.
goodness.
And like it's blindingly
Oh my-
bright
Yeah.
reflection, and you can see worse because of it.
I'm just
Oh, no.
walking
Skin in my
through the
face.
traps.
Yep.
The skin of my face reflects so strongly that I blind myself with it.
Oh no.
Hey, why didn't I just...
Does anyone want the source orb? It gives Venomous Aura.
Hmm.
Yeah, I could hold on to that just
Okay,
for crafting stuff and stuff.
Okay.
Hmm.
There you go.
Norax, you want me to carry some of that load you're holding there?
Maybe. Hang on. I'll give some food to Momo.
Oh,
Alright,
wait.
you-
I have
you roll.
unidentified stuff. Oh my goodness.
Wow.
Wow.
Someone with a
Wow.
fucking sports exhaust went by my house again just now, and every time they do, it's like
Ow.
it sounds like a fucking 80
Ow.
decibel fart going by, and it shakes the walls. I hate it.
No, that's a pontin fart.
I'm spending the week with my parents. I'm back at my apartment now for Divinity, but I was spending the
Mhm.
week at my parents' house, and it's as of today it's under construction. But they started at like 7 in the morning, ripping some wood panels off the outer
no.
wall, and I woke up. I was like, "What is that? What are the cats doing?" And then yeah, because it was just like really loud. Because sometimes it just sounds like, you know, our cats just jumping around and
Right.
scratching things. But then it was like, this is too loud to be a cat. And then I was just thinking for a bit. I woke up and I was like, oh yeah, scaffolding. The scaffolding wasn't even there. But so I was just lying there and I was lying next to my sister. And I was just watching her, and then she just jolts awake, and she's like, "What's that?" And I just go scaffolding. She goes, "Oh, okay." Closes her eyes again.
Fun.
Curious to see what's gonna happen when they finish, because essentially what happened is that the previous owner of the house.
Danu?
Mhm. Danu?
I think Danu got kicked again.
Oh
Uh-oh.
no!
And where the bedrooms are, the
Sorry,
outer
Danu,
wall.
I need to interrupt you. You got cut
I got-
off at the previous owner of the house.
Ah, okay.
Yes.
Yeah, it wasn't that much. I'll wait for my internet to come back real quick. Freaking internet today. My goodness.
Ow.
The telecoomers are at it again.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Are we even in with telecom? Oh, damn, 9,000 kilobytes, damn. Hey, the norm is 2. I don't know why it suddenly shot up to 9.
I mean,
Anyway, I need another invite.
okay.
Internet. Woo! Yeah, exactly, Demi. So
Thanks
yeah,
for the telecom.
the previous owner did a terrible job renovating the house before selling it, or even while she owned it. So she ripped down part of a house and forgot to insulate that side of the house that was ripped down. So basically, the outer wall of our bedroom, it has the wall of an indoor space. So it's like freezing in winter and super hot in the summer. And we're getting that fixed. So I'm super curious how it's gonna be when they're done.
Your house has been like a constant work in progress ever since you got it, right?
Oh hell yeah. We had an asbestos problem that we mostly got
Oh
fixed.
no.
That people were walking up and down this. I don't remember this, but my parents told me people were walking up and down the attic in like hazmat suits because of the asbestos. And the thing is, we can't sue, or at the time we couldn't sue because nothing happened yet. Oopsie.
Oh, someone has to actually die from asbestos before you can sue. I see.
Yeah, there needs to be long-lasting damage. Some kid has to have asthma or something like that specifically from
You may
this
get
to
a
like
peach.
actually be able to do something.
You get a lot more than asthma from asbestos. That's the
Yeah.
thing.
I know. But like,
Oh
we had
God.
mold, we had asbestos, other stuff. It's just she did a really bad job, like really cheaply made.
no. As long as there are no summoning pentagrams inside the walls, I think it's fine.
Danu, was the lady from Schwaben?
I have no idea. All I know is that the neighbors didn't like her.
Understandable.
They like
Yeah.
us a lot more. And then, like, it's so funny. After a while, I think when my sister and I like started becoming teenagers and like growing older and doing our own thing, we were outside a lot less. So sometimes, like, whenever we're outside once every few months, the neighbors are, "Oh my gosh, we rarely see you. How are you? What are you doing inside?" Because my dad works from home. My mother, she doesn't really do much outside. She just doesn't really have much to do. My sister doesn't live here anymore. I don't live here anymore. So I only ever see my dad outside when he's like in the garden working, like doing his own thing.
Mm-hmm.
Eyes sharp. Yes.
I sharp.
Eyes sharp.
Sorry, dude, I'm gonna loot your buddies here. Don't worry about it. Don't worry about it. It's fine.
This place is
Yeah,
actually
they don't need it.
This place is actually giving me like South America pyramid vibes.
Yes. This is how Brazil looks like.
Uh-huh.
All of Brazil, everywhere, all of it, all of the
Yes.
time, everywhere at once.
Yes.
Oh, it's so funny. In Fate Grand Order, there's a part of the story that takes place, I think, in Mexico, or at least in South America. And like all the inhabitants are dinosaurs, except the servants.
Yep. Brazil.
Brazil.
Yeah, that's exactly how it is, of course.
Yeah. For presentation.
Let me check real quick. I found this guy, Magister Delaris. I want to check where we're supposed to take him even.
That was a cool skill, Kiba.
It was, wasn't it? It doesn't actually deal damage.
Well, that's stupid.
What skill
I
was
mean,
He summoned
it
a
deals
snake.
magic armor, it does damage to the magic armor, and silences enemies who have no magic armor left.
Oh, that one.
Does this count
Yeah.
on sitting on the face?
How did we? What?
Momo.
How?
What?
Yeah, I'm sitting on their face.
Wait a minute.
How did we get to face sitting?
Where
Why are you sitting on their face? Who are they?
Momochi.
Do I need to be worried? Is there something you're not telling me, Momochi?
I mean, click on her icon. You can see where she is.
Easy.
Momochi, stop teabagging the skeleton and join us, please.
Okay. Oh, that's what Favour was talking about. I didn't understand. It is the soccer event, right?
Mm-hmm. Oh, are they gonna be
I
zealous?
got a pogging ass bow from this guy.
Where is... Ah!
I have a
Let me
giant
see.
healing
Oh my
potion.
God.
My goodness, where did that come from?
And hello, Valve! Welcome to the stream.
A lot of the time when I get healing items, I
Oh,
send them to you.
interesting.
Oh, okay, that's where it came from. Oh, thank you.
Oh, someone in chat says they're Brazilian and they like the representation. KKKK. Well,
Fico feliz que você gosta da representação, cara. Anyways,
Yeah, we are actually not humans. We are actual dinosaurs.
yes.
Doxing myself!
hmm.
Heyo!
I will dox myself.
I mean, honestly, it's a lot better than the representation Germans get in anime.
Oh my goodness.
Half of them look like Nazis. Not gonna lie.
Oh, no.
It is genuinely embarrassing anytime I see one.
And half of those are actually Nazis. It's like 25%.
Oh yeah. Like for some reason, the first thing that came to mind was a dude from JoJo Part 2.
Can we
Oh,
say that
no.
word, by the way?
The N,
Oh,
the German N word.
We're gonna pretend we didn't say that and move on.
Yes!
Yeah, okay. Fair enough.
I didn't hear anything, yes.
Mm-hmm. Moving on. Yeah, the you know Germany from whatchamacallit, from Hetalia.
Mm-hmm.
That's the
Oh,
perfect
yeah.
example, and the one joke about him that I actually find quite funny is the one where he's vacationing in Italy. A lot of Germans do that. And he goes up to a stall and he's like, "Wow, these tomatoes look really nice." And he asks how much they cost, and he does so by basic. And he thinks, "I should probably speak the local language." And he goes up to the guy and he's like, in broken Italian with a very strong German accent, he yells at this guy like, "How much is this?" And the guy like, "Ah, they're free, please, take them all."
Poor guy
So
nearly
funny,
having
like
a heart attack.
the German stereotype in like Western media, Lederhosen, and the German stereotype in Japan, military.
Yeah,
Or your Asuka.
military, always in uniform. And God, please, why?
Mm-hmm.
Hmm.
Anyway, I just sold a bunch of shit and I now have 5,000 gold.
Nice. Oopsie, wrong one. I have a bunch of armor. Why did this auto sort again? Let's see. Put things in the bottom, we'll see what there is.
I guess anime people just really appreciate those uniforms. They think they're really cool.
Hmm.
Yeah, great time. Oh yeah,
Good
one time
old-
when I was visiting Japan, one of the waiters at a cafe that we got some kind of like rest at was singing the old German anthem. That was awkward. Yep. That was really weird. We were just sitting there talking amongst each other, and all of a sudden we hear the first verse of the old anthem, and that's like, oh Jesus, what is going on? That's normally a really bad sign until you
Mhm.
remember that most people don't actually know that the first two verses of our anthem are actually not a thing that we do anymore.
You know, I have a story like that. It was like a friend of a relative kind of situation, but
Ah.
basically they used to work for this big multinational company, right? And they had to travel, I think, to the US, if I'm not mistaken. And the people from the US were like, "Oh, these people from our Brazilian branch are coming over. Let us celebrate their arrival with an ethnic party. Let us
Oh,
make a homage to their culture.
Oh, that never goes well.
Well, let me see.
What?
They play tango. I think they played La Cucaracha too.
Oh my god!
They
Oh my
only
gosh.
play. I think the bolero was also, just throwing darts at the map and missing Brazil somehow, even though Brazil is like huge,
Yeah.
and just hitting all around. I think there was even Peruvian flutes at some point, and
Oh my god.
the people were like, I'm not gonna say anything. They seem so proud of themselves.
Mm.
Just gonna nod and smile, boys, nod and wave, nod and wave.
Smile and wave, boys.
I was in I was in one of Ms. Mino's streams the other day. She was playing Cyberpunk, and there's a whole chapter that's where you're just in a neighborhood of only like French Creole speakers from Haiti, and at one point the player character asks like, "What language are they speaking?" And someone over the voice comms says they're speaking. I think that's French, and it's like, and Mino was like, bruh, it's French. It's really not that hard. And the only explanation anyone could give was, Mino, they're American.
Ah!
Oh god. It's a big country. They kind of get sheltered a lot from other countries.
Yep. Thank you for the follow, Ali. By the way, is there any particular name that I can call you by, or? Okay, moving on. The big temple. Oh, your dream is to improve your English to the point where you can have a conversation like this. For now, you're still learning. Well, best of luck.
Mm.
Yes.
The
Whee!
It's very admirable to want to learn and improve a language. By the way, it's not easy.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
So best to you there. And
Exactly.
you're doing pretty good by just hanging out in English language streams and media, because that is genuinely one of the best ways you can improve at a language, is by surrounding
Mhm.
yourself with that language.
Exactly.
Yes,
Shadowing is pretty good too.
Yep.
What's that?
Shadowing is basically when you're a 10-year-old brat and you just repeat what people are saying.
Oh, yeah.
It's like adults tell you to shut up, but because of like my the time that I learned about translating and whatnot, I was like, oh my god, as an adult, if my
Whoops.
child starts doing that, I'm just gonna start speaking another language and it will be super educational.
Don't come here. I just triggered a fight by accident.
I
Oh,
We can do that.
oh,
one. It's
we
fine.
wanna kill these guys though. They're bad people.
Oh,
They're
really?
stinky.
okay.
Yes, they are
Yeah,
stinky.
fuck
Don't
these
worry.
guys.
Okay. Whee!
Stinky boys.
They're terrorists.
I
Yeah.
really want to learn Japanese to the point where I can also speak Japanese without stumbling over my words.
Yeah.
Not just
me
like
too.
listen and get like a vague gist of what they're saying.
Oh my, this
Momochi
lady
can
has
actually read a bit of Japanese.
Yeah.
this lady has an outfit.
Oh my god, she's not naked? Amazing.
Oh my god.
Coffee naked.
Well, about that, Kiba, might want to zoom in on that a bit.
How did that happen?
Where?
Mm,
She's not naked.
Where is the lady?
Let's see. Do I have
Here,
space?
maiden.
Yes.
She's not naked. She just has big cleavage.
Yeah.
Really,
and,
really
you
big
know,
cleavage.
I
And
like
underboob.
yeah. Ha.
Oh my god, too spicy for Twitch.
I hope
Yeah,
not.
that's sorry. Stop right there, criminal scum.
Where is she going?
We arbitrarily decided the way you cover your booba is inappropriate.
We have arbitrarily decided that the way your body is constructed is inappropriate.
Yes. Yeah, that's like Twitter every other day, isn't it? Oh my god.
Nah.
I'm gonna
Oh, you're
cause
short?
some
How dare you.
explosions.
Twitter
gonna
is
cause
usually
explosions.
Twitter is usually oh booba, not like oh no booba. Twitchy.
Depends
Oh
on
no
what corner
booba.
you're in.
It's
It depends on
50-50.
what
Oh,
corner
did I
you're in.
I killed a dude. Nice.
Ooh.
Nice.
Peach.
Very nice. Which means I can harvest his bones for armor.
I feel like
Nah,
Twitter
actually fine.
sometimes is just God forbid woman, and also God
Also,
forbid
yes.
man. They
Just
are
God forbid
not
you
allowed to
exist at this point.
exist. No,
God
not allowed to
forbid.
exist.
Person.
It's a sign
they
that
also
we
do
must
this-
turn into slime.
Mm.
They also do the whole no true
Return to
Scotsman
burger.
thing, where they're like, but you're not one of them. Oh, but you're a fake one of us, so you don't count.
Gatekeeping identity, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, humanity.
Good time.
That's why my
Good times.
kind. That's why my kind escaped under the rocks.
That's
Live in the
why-
mountains, away from humans.
Yes, that's why we are
Honestly,
animals.
they made the right choice.
Mm.
Your kind made the right choice there.
I don't know why I decided to to emerge from the mountains. I want to go back.
Oh!
Ah!
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah, oh yeah.
Oh yeah, oh yeah.
Hey.
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah, oh yeah.
You can read text and write a little, but understanding a conversation is a little difficult. Okay, well,
Mm-hmm.
the best way to get some practice really is to just surround yourself with the language you want to learn. So you're doing pretty good there.
Yes.
Yeah.
I hope my somewhat South Midwestern American accent isn't too big of a problem.
No, I think your accent is pretty neutral. So to speak.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't know what an accent's supposed to be like. To me, Nourax is completely accent-free, honestly.
Me too.
Yeah.
I have somewhat neutralized my accent over the years because if I spoke the way that my relatives in the US do, nobody would fucking understand me.
Okay, who's still alive?
Is that that heavy R thing that just kind of melds into the rest of the words?
You ever
Like
heard
that
like the
dude.
stereotypical like Texan?
Hillbilly dude.
Yeah, that.
Okay, I have an example. You tell me if it's right or not. The one guy from King of the Hill that's like more skinny and has short blonde hair. Like people, they are talking when drinking, and the guy goes, "Oh yeah,
Something like that, yeah.
okay,
Yeah.
yeah." So that's the accent. Okay.
I can't say because I never watched it. King of the Hill, so I don't know.
King of the Hill
Dude,
is a
this
weird
guy's
show.
holding on to life.
Your internet is holding on to life too.
Yes.
God, I just even VTube Studio, no.
Damn.
No.
Good thing you mentioned. I'm now gonna have to position you once you load back in.
There you go.
Necrofire.
Let me grab the new.
Nikuro.
There you go.
Necrofire is not cursed fire, is it? Or
It
is
is.
it?
It is.
Oh, okay,
Fire
okay.
with worms.
It's disgusting and burns.
It's also dangerously close to being something else we don't talk about.
Tentacles?
No, we talk about those all the time. What are you talking about?
Oh, yeah, seriously. Tentacles are the good shit. What?
Oh, speaking of,
Mhm.
I was shopping with my sister today. Oh, the link didn't work. Wait, what?
Oh.
Oh no, I didn't. I
Yeah.
never clicked on it. Never mind.
Oh.
So I was shopping with my sister today, and we went into like this knick-knack shop, and there were like these stickers, but like looked like peaches, but obviously they were butts. But there were octopuses with butts.
What?
Let me send a
Wait.
picture.
It is peaches with octopuses?
Let me send a picture.
What you're telling me is you
Octopictures.
found stickers of Octosi.
No.
Octo...
Splatoon?
Octas?
Octobuts.
Sleptum.
Oh
Check
my
the group
God,
chat.
This is so cute.
Okay.
What the?
What the hell?
Right?
It's so
Doesn't make any sense.
cute. I don't know if I can show this on chat. I will not
What
show.
the hell?
That
And there's
is...
unicorns too.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, they had like different animals.
Yeah.
What
the-
is
The
that?
unicorns
don't
makes
know.
more sense, but the octopus no. They don't have butts like
What the-
this.
What the fuck?
This is
That-
Splatoon.
Yo.
That's interesting.
Yeah.
Okay, so for the sake of chat, Arion here is quickly gonna confirm how cursed this shit is.
Yeah, I want to see if I can.
You
I
can
want to see if I can show it to
you
whoever's
eat
watching.
this?
Yay!
Is it
Eat
eatable?
it. No, I think it's just one of those things that you like squish.
Ah, I see.
So you just keep poking the octopus butt, I see.
Yes.
Yeah, you harass the octopus.
Yay!
Yes.
It's the
I-
See if I
gate.
can.
The gate for Splatoon.
I don't know why harass the octopus sounds like a 90s expression for like surfing. Yeah, dude, gotta harass the octopus. Yeah.
I don't know why it sounds like that either, but you do you.
Let's see. Boop. There we go.
Oh, Danu's showing
Like-
it up.
Yep. Like it's cute, but at the same time cursed.
Kind of.
Yeah.
Arion is also very confused as to what the fuck that is.
Yeah.
Does this count as blurst?
It's
Blurst?
blessed and cursed.
Ah!
Yeah.
I think instead of teleporting, I threw my pyramid to you, Nourax. Can you throw it back to me, please?
Sure, hang on.
Critical fail. The pyramid teleports without you.
Yeah, I got
Thank
my
you.
pie.
Ooh. That immediately burnt. Holy moly. Okay.
I'm still carrying my pizza with me.
Pizza!
Pizza!
Ooh, Momochi, did you know you can make pizza in Tears of the Kingdom?
Yeah, I made some
Ooh.
and turned it into
Ooh.
soup for some reason.
What? Pizza soup.
Yes. Delicious pizza soup.
It's Brazilian magic.
Mm.
Um,
It reminds me of an episode of Victorious, where Ariana Grande's character, Kat, she like has this addiction to this catalog magazine, where she just buys a bunch of useless stuff, and she buys a juicer, and she's like, it juices anything, and she steals a dude's pizza and juices it.
what the fuck?
Nickelodeon, am I right?
The guy turned and
Sure.
said, "Hey, I was eating that," and she turns at him and says, "Now you can drink it." And he's like, "Fuck you."
No, she juices it in silence, and then
Uh-huh.
she hands it to him, and he looks at her, and he just goes, "You juiced my pizza."
Okay,
What?
that's good too.
Yeah.
All right.
Man, me and Momochi will watch the Invader Zim movie that's on Netflix the other
Oh.
day.
Invader Zim. Now that's been a
Yeah,
while.
that's been a while.
That's been a
And
minute and a half.
it was funny, but it gradually became more annoying as we watched it. It's like the characters are too much. They were made for 20 minutes episode
Yes.
stops.
It was
Yeah.
fun. I love the
Hold up.
Minimos.
Wait a minute.
Minimus is cute.
Arion says, "Yo, I remember that episode in all caps. Holy fuck, I'm old." I think about Victorious. I think.
Yeah, it's Victorious,
About- Yeah, about the juicer one.
Oh my god.
By the way, I got a Black Mirror. Is this
Zorl
something?
Stissa.
The Black Mirror is how we talk to a guy called the Sallow Man. He runs the Black Ring show around here.
Ah.
The Salaman's bloodless countenance appears within the glass. Wordless
Nourax, where did you go?
hungrily
I ported back to the Lunar Gate.
Alexander's head.
Where is Alexander?
Because-
Without speaking, tells
Oh,
you
ooh,
Alexander
arrows.
is in hiding. The
Oh,
temple
no.
of the
Or is
elves
that
has
supposed to be
yet
the moon?
fall. This seems a likely place to look.
That's the moon.
You'll bring his
Mm.
Sallow turns away.
I love that the way I got the
Huh.
imp goddess Zantetsa's thing was I met her in a vision. She was leaning against a wall with her arms crossed and just went, moon.
It's just not even bothering any being like philosophical or anything. Just like, moon. I don't care anymore.
I just nodded and she left. Now I don't
Nice.
know. I don't know which symbol we need for the wizard pillar, the dwarf pillar.
I thought we did the
Momo,
dwarf. Oh.
If you turn those, that's a
Do
puzzle.
we-
Momo.
Ah.
We need to
Whoops.
turn those to a specific thing each.
Sorry.
Momochi, were you undoing the puzzle that Norax was doing?
Um,
Norax like, I'm sure the answer was right, and Momochi's like,
I thought I thought the images were supposed to match. That's why.
Ah, okay. Also, just
It's okay.
nobody pull this, we will die.
Okay.
Whee!
uh-oh.
What?
Okay, I'm out
The
of here.
lever?
I'm out of here. I am so far away.
Way ahead of you.
Mm,
I just need to check the altar of Amadia and the altar of Duna, and then we can.
Oh.
Then we can solve the riddle.
Didn't we need to note something down?
Not really. I can
Mm.
just go to the altars. It's like a 2-minute thing.
Oh.
Oh. So pretty.
It is. I'm not entirely sure about these necromancer totems.
Ooh.
Yeah, what?
And then.
What you doing? What you
Kaboosh.
watching?
Oh.
Watcha, 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 watcha.
Proud at the lip of a broken bridge. Understandably
Okay,
fearless
Amadia
of
is
fatal drop,
moon.
She gazes into the lava sputtering below. Turning to you, she motions.
Good riddance to bad rubbish, eh?
Mm.
Only thing I know.
And Duna.
Oh man, it didn't explode. Me.
God woke
Oh, I
me.
got
It
kicked.
probably did, but yeah.
Probably did, but I didn't because my internet died, and I got no VicTube Studio.
Easy. I see it on you like an aura.
Why?
Hey,
God.
Beebs. Beebs, want to see me do something
Yeah.
stupid?
Sure.
For I am a seeker.
Oh, that didn't do what I thought it would. Oh well.
Okay.
I swore an oath. This
There you
is
go.
what I
There we
devote
go.
to my grave. I will continue to defend it until such time as the gods themselves deem it fit to end my vigil. I am one of the originals.
Okay, now
Something
I need to
went
check
boom?
the temple.
We swore to be knights of the
Sort of.
guardians of
I need to check the Temple of Duna real quick.
Together, we failed. But still,
All right.
I try. Alone.
Where is Momochi?
Has been cursed.
She's
Here.
talking to a
Blood runs through his
person.
veins where
Ah, I
souls
see.
No way, a person.
He had sworn to protect
Can't
I
believe
mean,
it.
there's a lot
The
of things you can
Watcher.
talk to in this game who
Release
aren't
the
persons.
good spirit from his corruption.
That is true.
God-woken.
Oh wait, we
Mm.
haven't even been in the Temple of Duna yet.
Oh, we need to go there.
Original seekers. If you seek
Yep.
ascension,
It's near where Momochi is. It's over here.
greatly in the trials along the way. My thanks.
Oh my
And
god.
the thanks of
Oh, she's talking to a
Ermagerd.
person.
Ah, that's
Oh
what
my
she
God,
was
yeah,
talking about.
The quickest way to date yourself on the internet is just to say Ermagerd.
Ugu. Oh my god, Ugu.
Oh, Danu's taking advantage of the free screen real estate.
Eh?
Thanks for the heads up.
Whee! Temple of Duna. Dung, dung, dung.
Dung, dung, dung.
Oh.
Now watch as we all get sniped by some kind of trap.
Oh yeah, it's about to happen.
Ooh.
Just don't mind me.
Yeah.
Hey, there's a granite protector here.
Oh boy,
Ow.
we haven't fought any statues before. That never happened and also
Ooh,
went super
ooh.
well.
Excuse me, sir. Could you not attack me? Thank you.
If you get too close, they stab you, but it
Yeah.
doesn't actually become a fight.
Oh.
Bye.
Easy.
Oh my goodness. And they slow you down. Interesting. Loot. Ooh, money. And money. More money. Oh, wait. Ooh, more money. And unemployed. Oh, I read undeployed Dazzler Trap as unemployed Dazzler Trap.
Wow,
Poor
racist.
trap.
Yeah, they're
unemployed.
just between jobs.
It's a crossbow. How could a crossbow be unemployed?
I mean, if you don't use it for anything and you put it on exhibition, technically it's not doing its job.
I suppose, yeah.
Wait,
Do-do-do-do.
the undeployed Dazzler trap is a crossbow?
It looked like it. I may be blind. Let me get past this trap real quick so I can check.
Ma'am, are you legally blind or illegally blind? Is my question.
What am I looking at?
How can you be
Oh, okay.
illegally blind?
It looks like a crossbow from afar, but it's actually a bear trap looking thing.
Poking your own eyes.
Ah.
Yes, yes.
Huh.
Hello, myself.
Those look
Could you not
poisonous.
be- Yeah.
Are they poisonous?
Something smells kind of weird, and I think my neighbor's burning
Yeah.
polyester socks again.
It's burning what?
Polyester
Polyester
socks?
fiber socks,
Ah.
probably.
Ow.
Is burning socks a common thing?
It used to be, like, a century ago.
Why would you burn your socks?
When your kids don't behave for Christmas?
If you, like, have a pair of socks that you've had for so long that they're more patched than original sock, and there's just nothing you can do to fix them anymore, you would burn them to at least get some more use out of them by heating your fucking apartment.
What if it's heating your
okay,
apartment? Okay. But like polyester, that's not. Doesn't really burn,
Yeah,
does
burning
it?
polyester is not a great idea.
No.
Spoiler alert, that's
Oh no.
bad juju. Also, it smells like shit.
I don't what? I don't have good persuasion. Oopsie.
Uh-oh.
Huh?
The person who should be doing persuasion checks
Uh-oh.
is me.
I didn't Yeah,
Will
but
we
the
fight?
dialogue suddenly started before I could do anything.
Fight, 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 fight.
Fight. Ooh,
We'll
Be
live.
careful, Daniel.
where am I?
Being beaten by a statue.
I can't do anything. I'm gonna die.
Let me see if
Um,
I can use the bedroll. Wait.
Oh, thanks. That'll do.
Oh no, it didn't work.
No, it doesn't work with me because I'm in the battle.
Well, that's an
Oh.
interesting predicament we'll have to face in this.
Nah, it doesn't work because I'm in battle. Yeah, why aren't you in battle?
Are we in battle?
Yes,
Yeah?
everyone.
What the hell? Why am I
But
in battle?
Everyone
you.
except you.
What? Oh, now you're.
Now I am. What?
Okay, so I think I'm in trouble because this guy, let me see. Examine. No immunities. Oh, he doesn't absorb Earth? Okay, that's cool.
Ah.
Yeah, he's just a dwarf, but he's fortified, so it looks like he's made of dirt.
Yes, so
Yeah.
dwarf.
Dirt
Oh, how bum dwarf.
Hmm.
He's just a little guy. Just a little guy.
Let me
Look at
see.
him. What's he gonna do? He's just a little guy.
Man, I can't cast anything. Oh, I can cast this. At the very least. And I'm also gonna cast... There we go.
Slap, slap, slap.
Pretty much. Oh, the Granite Protector is gonna kill my summon.
Well, shit.
Well, that's lovely.
If I can get in range, I'll teleport him somewhere he can't.
Nah,
do
it's too
anything.
late. It's too late. It's already done for.
Aw.
Bye.
It's alright. I can always summon the Bone Widow. Or
Yeah.
Borger.
Or burger.
What?
Oh, burger.
Man, the name Bone Widow.
Why was I healing and think? Whatever. Can't really move a lot. Hmm. It's walking in slow motion.
Walking in slow motion. And I didn't think of any more lyrics, so we're just gonna have to sit awkwardly on an unresolved harmony.
This is a very weird fight.
Oh, there's this really funny moment that once happened. I think we were in Ireland visiting our cousin, and my sister and my cousin, they're like singing really off key on purpose, but somehow managed to harmonize.
Interesting.
Very.
That's hard to pull off.
Yay.
Careful to not let
Oh,
the
no.
fire slug too close to the... Ah, there you go.
Yay.
Yay, my totem was destroyed!
Nourax, we need another invite.
You're welcome.
On it.
Thank
No,
you.
my slug.
Oh my, this guy is kinda tough actually.
Mm.
He's about not to be. Wow, invalid target because he's standing in a smoke cloud.
Ow.
Rude.
You're
Fuck you,
rude.
running.
I mean, you can get the Granite Protector out of the way, and that should help Momochi
Yeah.
get close to the guy.
True. Hang on, let me check his stats. Okay, well hey Danu, he has a water weakness.
Oh.
Sploosh his face.
Ha.
Nice.
Oh, they have retribution. Great.
What does that mean?
Any damage you do to the protectors will be reflected back at you.
Ah.
I mean, they don't really move, so we really just need to fight against the knight.
Yep.
Yeah.
Okay, what's this do again? Attack or target with Okay. Won't do much.
Oh.
Nice, nice.
Okay, he can't move and he's stuck there. So Momo, it's your move.
Okay,
There you go.
let's go Fire Totem. And
Go fire totem.
they'll go Fire Totem. Made of fire. I didn't hit the bleed. I thought I hit the bleed. Damn.
Do I have anything that is one?
Careful with that statues, Dano.
I should have gone the other way. I'll move here.
Careful, there's another one by the
Yeah, I
pillar.
see them. I see them.
And all
There are
of my
two of them.
teleports are on cooldown, so
Ah.
I can't move them for the time being.
Hmm.
I'm gonna go bathroom real quick. I'll be back in a few.
Okay.
While she's gone, she gets disconnected on her turn.
Oh, atrophy, nice.
That guy's turbo fucked.
It truly is.
Whoops. I used the wrong skill. Oh well.
I mean, it wasn't a bad skill to use, honestly.
Yup.
Here's an electric totem. There you go. Some bonus damage for the fire totem.
Oh wow. Oh no.
Danu's gonna die AFK, isn't she?
Yep.
Oh no.
Oh no. Daniel, please be pretty fast. Be faster.
Yeah, that won't help.
It's too late, unfortunately.
Oh. Oh. Come on, Daniel, you can do it. No. Yay!
Yay! Victory!
I'll accord the plan.
Oh well.
Ow.
There you go.
You revived her. Nice, nice.
Oh, the statues are gone too. That's
Yep.
nice.
cute.
So, what was the deal with the knight? I didn't see.
He was cursed to guard this temple forever, and he wanted me to eat him, and I was like, no, fuck you.
You wanted you to eat him?
His soul.
Mm.
Ah, okay.
'Cause
Yeah.
he was like, no, this was my job, and I've failed, please. All that's left for me is nothingness.
Hello,
I was like, no.
Mio! Welcome to the stream. Thank you for your flowers.
Hi, Mio. Let's see. I think I muted right now. Anyways.
No, you're not muted.
Ah, okay.
I mean, you're muted, Kiba. You can say anything.
Oh, finally. I got nothing to say. Ah, that's sad.
Hmm.
What's your deepest, darkest secret, Kiba? You can say it now. You're muted.
I don't think I have a deepest, darkest secret.
By the way, this temple kind of racist. If we'd been dwarves, we could have just gone right through.
Oh. Man.
Dwarf goddess or something?
Yeah.
Hmm.
Carved onto the face of
Makes
is a god
sense.
of Duna. There is no sign of
La 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 la.
Wee!
Whee!
Okay, I'm gonna risk it, and I'm gonna pull the big switch that's gonna complete the puzzle.
Nice.
Okay, okay.
Let me quick save.
Yes, please.
Ah, la, la. Oh. There's something there.
Phase capacitor.
Oh my god, it worked.
Oh.
And now that it's safe,
Heck yeah, gamer.
I'll join you.
Awa.
But
My
one moment
wing.
before we go in.
My wings
Mhm,
cancelled.
mhm.
Ah, let me get to the pyramid. Wait. Oh,
Oh, this is just the academy. We just went in the official way this time.
Nourax,
Wait,
I sent my pyramid to you. Can you send me back?
Yep. 1 second.
are we at least in a different part of it or no?
Nope.
Huh. So why was there
Thank
such
you.
a like elaborate quest to open this place if there was a back door all along?
We found the back door first, accidentally.
That's funny.
Yep.
Finds back door. Think there's something amazing on the other side. It's the same place.
Oh.
Are we ready to face those giant death golems that killed us last time?
I mean, we did level up.
We did.
I'm
Let me
also gonna be
see.
right back. Just nobody go through here because that's what progresses the story.
Okay.
Oh,
We don't want to do that yet.
I think I will stay here.
Yes.
I did. Hang on. You just can't go past.
Man,
Hang
my
on.
Ragnarok brain just wanna do the sit emote.
Just don't go past this part.
Okay.
Whoops.
I'm gonna be right back. I'll see you in a minute.
Yay! Is there no bag?
I don't know. I don't think.
Man, I thought I pressed the button on the mic.
Okay, now
I've been here
that
for
makes a lot
about
of
5
sense.
minutes.
Oh
Why?
no! That's why you were so quiet.
Yeah.
I saw you moving. That's why I asked that. Oh, pardon you.
I also got kicked from the game, Joy.
Ah.
Ah. Why do I have no game audio?
Hello,
What is
Kacha.
going on?
Ba
ba ba ba ba.
It addresses you.
Where's my game audio? Why aren't you playing?
Momochi, be careful to not advance the plot
Turn
by
off
accident.
No,
desktop
we're
audio.
not. I'm just
Sheesh.
telling things
Yes.
to Gacha. To Gacha
Gotcha.
guys.
I do wonder though.
Okay.
Does the shadow infusion overwrite the poison infusion or not? Let me see. This requires testing. Bring you here.
Grenade.
Let me see. Where's the poison infusion? There it is. Okay. Poison. Shadow. Let's see.
Flaming knife.
No, I have both.
Whee!
Ah, and I even get an attack that's based on the element. Interesting. Okay, so now I have the Stinky Shadow incarnate.
Stinky?
Yeah, he's stinky. Look how stinky he is.
Stinky.
This is very stinky. It's a stinky boy.
Oh, not fair. I was a stinky once. Until you all shoved me inside a room with water. With water heads.
I return.
Water hat?
Welcome back. I need an invite.
They must be very wet.
Yes.
Welcome back.
Welcome back.
Thank y'all.
Okay, haven't given up on this extremely expensive skill yet.
Okay. What was I
Man.
doing?
I wanted to stream Corpse Party this month, but I don't have a capture card.
Oh no!
Yeah, I asked a friend, I asked Fao if she could bring it with her. One time she forgot, and we haven't met up since. And I'm pretty much gone the next, or not gone, but busy the next few weeks, the next 2 weeks at least. So I won't have time anyway.
Mhm.
I might stream Sonic tomorrow though. Sonic Frontiers.
Oh, that's nice.
Oh, nice.
Oh.
My
first-
play
My first
at the
3D
party.
Sonic game. I've never played a 3D
Yay.
Sonic game. I've only played one 2D one on the
Oh,
DS.
it's doing
Wow.
nice, Kaizamatsu.
Yeah.
Yes.
It's much better than Sonic Forces.
We are going to go
Oh yeah,
inside
I heard. I've
the
seen
temple. Yeah.
I've seen some people like not playthroughs, but like a little bit of a review and like stuff. And yeah, they said like it's the best Sonic game in a while.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I heard that the new DLC is pretty hard.
Mm.
Mm.
Yeah, I
saw.
might get a mod to fix like the pop-in. Because I heard that's pretty bad. But other than that,
Kiba,
yeah.
I have found a digging spot.
Oh, where is it? Where the diggy hole at?
It's a while. Just teleport.
All right. There we go. Let's dig.
I want to go there.
Just use the pyramid. Okay, we got a blasted oil flask and some gold.
Oh wow, is
Nice.
this what the priests uses in their free time?
Mm,
Yes, they use it to cook blasted ham.
Hmm.
A blessed
Well-
ham at this time and this place of the year.
Yes.
Damn.
Hmm.
Blessed ham. Yum yum.
Bless him.
Bless him.
I thought you said we were having blessed clams.
Yeah, blessed ham is probably the perfect thing to have for Christmas.
Thank you very much
Yeah.
for the lurking, Kaisamatsu. Thank you.
Master. Hmm.
Mm.
Okay. He told
Hmm.
me to meet someone at the Temple of Zoroastissa.
Wait, weren't we just there before the
Yeah.
dwarf one?
Mm-hmm.
Warm.
Can we teleport there? Probably not, or
I don't think there's a teleport point there.
yeah.
Walking. Eee.
Disgusting.
Imagine walking like a pleb.
The air
Oh,
is
we're right here.
thick with
Never
the kingdom
mind.
of the sun
It's like right there.
Mm,
Mm.
where could the guy be? Hmm.
Ooh, pretty.
You did. You
Uh-huh.
did. You did.
Hello. Anybody
Oh, it's
here?
marked on the map.
Can we
Oh, I
eat?
found a dead person.
Can we
Nice.
eat the Dark Prince?
I already gave his heart to an elf lady at the
Murder.
Temple of Elf,
Hmm.
who ate his heart.
How romantic.
His heart looked
Nothing
like a
more.
shriveled raisin.
Nothing more romantic than eating your loved one's heart.
Yes.
Yeah, it's a heartfelt gift.
Mm.
Hey, Isaiah. Isaiah says I look smarter than usual. I'm wearing my glasses.
The glass.
Nice.
Thanks, Mom.
You're welcome.
My mom says I'm a computer genius.
Mhm.
Did she ask you to hack Facebook?
Not quite, no.
Good day, sir. Which tree?
Good day, mate.
Ah.
That reminds me, I need to be careful on the TV because my Nana can't even find the upper volume, lower volume button.
Yeah, that's about my grandma's level of technical ability.
Mm. The funny thing is, neither her nor her nurse can do that.
My grandma didn't even have a TV. I think. Although maybe she did. I never really visited her.
Hmm.
I mean, there's a kind of a problem when your grandparents live in a different country that you hardly visit.
Icarus said that asking if you can hack Facebook sounds like something a system engineer gets asked on a regular basis.
I remember my uncle once got a new TV, and he let my sister and me just go wild with the settings, and we discovered how to access YouTube and Netflix and stuff.
Mm-hmm.
That was ages ago, but that was fun. Everyone was like, "Wow, good job, girls!" And then we would the first thing we did is watch a YouTube video of a guy.
Uh-oh.
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 Ah.
Stay here, please. I need to go to the Lady
And
Vengeance
he was
and fix
so
something up.
fascinating with how perfect you ironed the shirt.
It was
Hi.
better than no.
It
Ah!
was.
Also, I need to re-invite you.
Yes.
Yes.
Did you
Was I cut
guys
off from
see-
Discord because I was in the middle of telling the story?
Yep.
Yep.
Ah!
Yeah, you were.
Poor Danu. That's bad.
Mhm.
Ah.
I love how it's always Danny who finds out last.
Yeah, I mean, she got disconnected. Oh, she's gonna get the message.
Hmm. I was like, the funny thing is, I looked at my OBS and didn't notice that I was by myself.
Yeah.
Oh no. All
Been there.
by myself, I wanna be all by myself.
What the fuck?
What?
Trying to hit a high
Oh,
note and
nothing.
it sounded like a car tire.
Ever so slightly.
Yeah.
Man, I just had a flash of a really random scene I saw on TV the other day. There was this Brazilian movie that was on, and there was a lady. It was like a comedy, and a lady fell in love with a potted plant, and every time she saw the potted plant, it would play do 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 na 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 la la
You mean Careless
love
Whisper?
you.
Oh, never mind.
Yes, that music.
Oh my god, that song. Where she
Yeah.
like goes like
And I think the joke was that it was a potted plant at the end. There was no rhyme or reason why.
it's just random for the sake of being random.
What do you mean? I don't
Pretty
see any
much.
problem to fall in love with a potted plant.
You know what, Momochi, you're right. There is nothing wrong here.
Did you guys move or?
Oh my goodness. Hi.
We,
We were not supposed to.
I was following Kiba and
I-
he suddenly disappeared. What do you mean
Oh,
can't
never
reach?
mind. Anyway.
I'm just walking around.
I was following Momochi, which was probably a bad idea.
You can hear an echo from the others. Oh, that's probably the desktop audio. Okay, and I'll turn off Discord. There we go.
Whee!
Should be okay now. Oh my! Red ghosts.
Mhm.
Red Ghost.
Now's not the time for
Oh.
that, okay?
What you doing, guys? Heyo. Oh.
Presence fades, but
Hmm.
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 Okay.
And now back to that cave. And yeah, the reason I had asked you not to move was because I had to teleport back here, and it would have been a pain in the ass to walk.
My bad.
Don't worry about it. You were still close enough anyway, so.
Did you see that the smoke have school faces? It's so cute.
Yeah, that's cursed smoke.
Oh.
Oh.
Momochi
Danu.
literally looking at cursed stuff saying, that's so cute.
Yeah.
Cute.
You know.
Look at these schools.
It's pretty in character, isn't it?
Danu took up my screen real estate again.
What?
It's
Danu was on my
free.
screen, massive in the middle.
Ah, imposing, asserting dominance.
Yes.
Mm-hmm. Thanks for the heads up, Isaiah.
Should VTubers have a T-pose toggle?
Yes.
Yes.
Come on, Kiba, make all VTubers' dreams come to reality.
I'm gonna make a T-pose toggle and bother Lunatic to put it on my model.
Does anyone have a fire rune?
Roll?
Fire rune.
Fire rune.
I do. No, I have essence. No, not rune. Essence.
I have a flame.
I have an eternal plate. I think you can eat eternal rice in this.
That's also a crafting thing, actually.
Really? Do you want me to send it over the crafting items that I have?
If you don't mind.
Okay.
Oh, no, no. Oh, no, 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 no.
Because I would need a fire rune to put into this dragon skull.
I only have
That opens up a big door.
a flame rune. Does this work?
Yep, that would work.
Oh, nice. What? Ah. There you go.
Danu, you okay over there? Are you muted?
I think she's muted.
She might be muted.
I am muted.
Ah, no!
Because the button on my microphone, because I was coughing, because I choked on my water.
Mm-hmm.
So I pressed the button on my microphone, and I think you have to press it twice to unmute it.
Mm-hmm.
Anyway, Nourax,
Mm.
how are you on crossbows? How's the new crossbow?
I have a pretty good bow right now. I'll check it out in a minute.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, let me check the fingers.
What's here? Magical wooden wand. The Persian wand.
Momochi, I have a pretty good axe. If you want to check it out.
Oh,
Mm.
Mm-hmm.
no, mine is still
Two-handed axe,
better.
yeah. Okay.
Yep.
Mhm.
Oh, one that starts bleeding. That's interesting.
Mm. Mm,
Mhm.
mm, 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 mm.
Mm.
Today's a pretty good scuff day for me. There's a lot of stuff going wrong.
Okay. Momo, here's your rune back.
Okay. Thank you.
And there's another cave somewhere around here that we actually have to solve another thing in.
Oh yeah.
Okay. Vaguely recall. Mm-hmm. Temple. Where the hell was the human temple again? There?
Ah,
Yeah, that was it.
if no one wants the boots and the ribbon, I want both of them.
The who?
The Knight of Gear boots and ribbon.
The boots.
The boot.
The boots. Where are
The
they?
boots are on the table because I'm very rude.
Okay, wait a second. Boots.
Someone say rude.
What?
Okay. Okay, I'll send it to Momochi. And what was the other one?
Ribbon. Yes. It's the belt.
Ribbon.
I don't know why, but I'm getting hungry early today.
Ah! Yeah, you can have it.
Yay, thank you.
We're not gonna get into any fight for the next 5 minutes, right?
Not
let's hope not.
Not if I go to a fight.
I'll be right back. I'm gonna grab the onigiri, okay?
Okay.
Onigiri?
Yes.
Oh, jelly. I'm jealous.
No, it's not a donut jelly.
It's not a jelly donut?
It's not a jelly donut. It's an onigiri.
No!
Anyways, BRB.
Yeah.
God damn it, where's
Oh.
this cave?
Oh my god, I can
Oh.
yell at my teammates. I can yell at you guys.
All I hear is me.
Oh my goodness. Reminds me of a story from Sweden. We're on one of the trams, and like this lady, she wanted to get on the tram, and the
Oh boy.
Oh no! Daniel, you are being
Oops,
cutted!
It did it again.
Did I lose internet?
Yes,
Danu, you got murdered again.
I just wanted to tell the story from Sweden. This is what I get.
That's what you get for talking in general, it seems.
Yeah.
There you go.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, Nourax, check if I take over your
Deposing.
screen again.
Yep. Thanks for the reminder.
You're welcome. It's so funny when when all the models get recentered, the Momochi's crotch is just in the screen. Because they have a bunny outfit on.
Momo, have you considered opening an OnlyFans?
Oh, that's true. Oh no, my crouch. Wait, I forgot about it.
Wait, what?
Am I? There you go. No
Ah,
more
okay.
crouch.
Yeah. So anyway, Sweden. We're in the tram. This lady, she wanted to get on the tram, but the door was closing right in front of her, so she pushed it open a bit. And the doors are broken, basically. They didn't close after that. And the driver, she went back and she was complaining about like the door not closing or being broken. And she's giving out to the lady who like forced the door open. But the lady tried to explain herself, but the driver just went me 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 me. Like who does that? Which adult still does me 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 me?
That's so rude.
Huh?
Hey Zaya, do you remember how to
Oh, wait, no.
how to this?
How to what?
Hello.
Hey y'all.
Hello?
Welcome back, Beavis.
Hello. I am back. I brought onigiri,
Onigiri.
and I shall consume the onigiri.
Because I do want to check what's on the other side of this because it looks cool.
Oh.
Do it. Play first.
Where are you? Oh. Look at some
Like-
poisson there.
Poisson.
Poisson.
Mm.
Poison.
Mm.
But yeah, Isaiah, do you know what do?
All you can see is a smear of
You seem like the type to know what do.
The hand releases you.
Is this a vacuum? Vacuum.
Basically, yeah.
Mm.
It's a vacuum. What?
Vacuum.
Oh, I think I
The
actually
cute
know what to
void,
do.
the vacuum.
I think I know what to do actually.
A vacuum.
Where is the fucker?
Tung, 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 tung.
Huh. So, remember when we found Gareth dead at the Elven Temple?
Oh my god. Yep.
Apparently, that's where we were supposed to fight Bishop
What?
Alexander.
Welcome, Raiders! Welcome, puppy! Oh my god, thank you very much for
Bishop
the raid!
Alexander?
I really appreciate it!
Hello,
Yeah, remember
Raiders.
Danu,
Thank
we
you
found
for
out
the
last time he
raid.
was still alive.
Oh.
Let me show
Hey,
up.
Bobby.
Wow.
My voice cracked.
Damn, Kiba.
My voice cracked so hard. Jesus, I think
What
it was
you
the
doing?
rice.
What you doing? Yeah, thank you for the follow, Jinx Cube. And welcome to this.
The
Oh,
rice
you're
is
playing
turning
Dead by
back your
Daylight.
age. You're reverting to
Oh
child.
my god. I hope you had fun. How was it? And thank you very much again for the raid. Hello everybody, I am Momochi Tsutsuji, the plant princess of the kingdom of Narnia. And I'm here to learn more about future. Today we are doing a collab. Here is Danu, Kiba, and Nourax. Yes. How you doing? Oh, thank you. I'm having lots of fun. Yeah.
You can fight him elsewhere? I don't know. I don't know where else we would fight him.
Oh no. Sadly, I still have to put the font for the sound. Maybe that's because that's why it's echoing a bit. Yeah. That's so good, Bobby. Yes. Thank you. If you are tired and need to take a rest or eat something, Yeah, free to do it. Yeah. Oh, nice, Bobby.
Uh
Good luck.
oh.
We
If you enter the academy before you find Alexander there, he just goes elsewhere.
Rude.
Oh, that is what a shy boy.
Once the
Shy
academy is
boy.
open, Alexander spawns in an area inside. Okay.
thank you for the head.
Mm-hmm.
Well, we can either do the academy or we can do the fight with the golems for that sword that we found last time. Any input?
I mean, which one had less golems, the sword or the academy? I think
sword.
it was. Yeah, let's go to the sword first.
It's because
Yeah.
of the
Okay.
echo.
If we get our butts kicked again, then we do the other thing.
Yeah,
If we get our asses kicked, we get our asses kicked even harder at the academy.
Hell
that is true.
yeah!
Isaiah, the place with the candles is where you hand in a certain person's body part in order to open that gate and hand the thing to the sallow man.
Thank you very much for the lure, Bobby, and thank you very much again for the raid. I really appreciate it.
And it's also where you can get a piece of Swornbreaker,
And have fun with you with drawing. Yes.
I see.
which we
Do, do, do,
promised
do.
the succubus lady we'd do for her. So yeah,
Oh yeah, there was a succubus lady.
Oh yeah.
yeah,
Wee.
and she didn't even mind that you were undead.
How very nice of her.
Yeah, how tolerant. Her boyfriend was standing right next to the two of you. It was great.
Not awkward at all.
And he was super infected with turbo pestilence. It was such a fun time. Hey, Zaya, we always eat the body parts on this stream.
Oh yeah.
We are playing Divinity.
Except this time I actually want to open that gate. You do get the head back, so you can still eat it.
Divinity
but I wanna get
Original
in there.
Sin 2. Yeah.
Yum yum yum.
Looks this scary.
Let me see.
But starts free.
Well, who
You
wants
get
to take point?
the hang of it. Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah.
I'm gonna try. Let's see. Maybe if I stay in here, it's even higher than there, or about the same. I'm trying to figure out a way where I won't get teleported down.
Oh yeah.
Optimal high ground.
Yeah, optimal high ground.
Ah, we can walk around.
The kind of high ground not even Anakin will be able to overcome.
Right.
Oh, yeah.
Where do I have it? Nope.
I
there
mean,
it
close
is.
enough.
There you go.
You underestimate my power.
Am I echoing too much?
Alright, I'm in optimal high ground now. I
That's
think
cool.
everything
Okay.
will be fine.
We ready?
Yes.
Yeah,
Momochi?
we ready.
Why are
Me?
you?
I am
Okay,
here.
I'll pull the sword.
Whoops.
Uh oh.
Let's go.
Let's go.
Whee!
Okay, I'm gonna miss one of them, but that's okay.
Oh, nice.
There we go. Uh-oh.
Uh-oh.
Oh, great.
Oh.
No.
Oh.
Oh, indeed.
Ermagard.
Let me get to the connectivity menu.
Can't even. Hello, VTube Studio. Will you open for me? Thank you. Oh yeah, Nourax, you better fix me being in the middle of the thing.
Yep. Once you get back in, anyway.
I'm not in yet. Okay.
Nope.
Rude. How dare they?
Hey. Don't run away.
I mean, they are experts at ignoring the tank, so you might actually be fine in the middle.
Me.
Yeah, basically.
Hmm. Oh yeah, I was the last one to die, wasn't I? Yeah.
Yep. I don't remember, does this game have town skills?
Yes.
Hmm.
Yeah,
It
I
has
think
one
you might.
called Provoke, and you need Warfare in order to use it.
Ah. Let me check.
Just 1 point, though, I think. 1 or 2.
Oh. Oh, I see.
Ooh, nice! I hit everyone.
Very nice.
Uh-oh. Oh no.
I could
They're
use some
angry with
level
you
cooling
now.
Right about now.
Oh yeah. Oh.
Oh, attack of opportunity, nice.
Okay, Danu still hasn't loaded back into VTS.
Yeah, you guys are not moving on my end. That's weird.
Uh-oh. Okay,
That's a great sign.
Mm.
It is what it is. Bonk.
Bonk. Oh well.
No, let's see here. I can hit 3 out of the 4.
Good enough
That's
start.
good enough. That's good enough.
Survival of the good enoughest.
Oh, we killed one.
Oh, wow.
Nice.
You killed 2.
Yeah, yeah,
Wow.
We
yeah.
killed 2?
That
Yes.
set me on
Okay.
fire.
We are doing good.
Yeah.
Yup.
It's crazy what one level up can do.
It really is. It makes a world of difference.
Uh-huh.
1 level up and coordination.
Yes, coordination also helps. Not getting completely mispositioned also
Annihilated.
helps a ton. Yes, also that. I think I didn't even get a turn last time.
Yeah.
Yeah. Then I resurrected Momochi and she got killed pretty much immediately after.
Yeah. It's a very do or die fight.
Yup.
Yep.
Well, I spent 3 sword
Attention.
points on that spell, but I think it was worth it.
The tension is real.
Attention.
Mm-hmm.
Let me see.
I'm gonna deal something like 130 some odd damage next turn. I mean 390? Something like that.
Ooh.
They are both electric, right? Okay.
I need to take a screenshot of something.
I hope it's not my crouch.
Make a fire token. And then...
No, it's just because with VTube Studio right now, you guys aren't moving. And Nourax looks concentrated.
No poison resistance. Okay.
Kiba's smiling, and Momochi looks drunk.
So the usual.
The usual.
Okay. Go! Acha poop.
Oh, they're barely in.
Can they bleed?
I don't know, but they're hitting them.
If we wish
fair
hard
enough.
enough, I'm pretty sure they can bleed. Yes.
They are immune to bleeding.
Blah.
The drops are hitting them.
Just say Martha, and they will bleed.
Blood drops are falling on my head. Da-da-da.
Say
Okay.
Martha!
Mortal.
Okay.
Oh.
Oh, fuck off.
Oh no. Oh.
I think Nourax have the studio. Yes.
Hmm.
Mm-hmm.
Well, this ain't great.
Mm-hmm. I mean, yeah.
It's
my
my
turn
turn
with the-
soon, so I'll be able to cast a healing spell.
I turn by skipping again.
Okay, so this guy is actually dead.
If anyone has bless, you might be able to bless the fire. Which would heal Danu standing in it.
Mm.
I don't have bless.
Hmm.
We are all
I
cursed.
still have. This
Wait a minute, I have blessed,
and this.
and it's not here.
There you go. One down.
And self balance, blah blah blah. Allies that move close. Well,
If you heal the enemy right now, he'll actually take damage from it.
wait, I thought that was gonna heal me and Momochi. Where's that? Why? Whoa.
It only heals them once they walk into the tears.
But there we go. I think I healed the wrong people. Whoopsie daisy. Oh well.
I'm healed.
The healing, the healing tears only. It works like the tongues of flame, where if allies move into the radius around you, then they get healed.
Okay. Oh well. No, because I had another. I mean, I just used it. Wait, what was it called? Healing ritual. Send a wave of healing to target another character. The wave travels to nearby allies, healing with each movement. I
Yeah.
just used that.
Yeah, I know.
Okay.
Mm.
Good that you know.
Okay, I'm gonna go with this one. There you go. Knock it down.
Whee!
I know, Isaiah. We seem to have some VTS related issues.
Yeah. I don't know what it is.
And
Might be the standard solution of just turn it off and on again.
Maybe.
well, we managed to waste a
Actually-
turn from the thing.
God damn it.
It's almost dead. We're fine. We're fine. This is fine. This is all
Yeah.
under control.
I misclicked an ability.
It happens.
Hey, welcome back, Danu.
Wahee! Yeah, I just rejoined the the collab thing. Right, Nourax, check if I'm in the middle of your screen.
Yeah, she might
Yep.
be.
Grant. Perf.
Mom's back.
We.
Whee! He came back with milk.
Oh my god.
Problem
Wow.
solved. Hey.
That's a first. Them actually
Wow.
coming back with the milk.
Whee! We
Oh.
did it!
I got disconnected.
Oh no.
Right as we beat the fight.
Perfect timing.
Yeah.
Wait, what? How did I die?
I don't know how you died, but I need an invite.
There you go.
I bedrolled.
I love
Thank
how you guys were in the nick of it and I was like the furthest away possible.
Ah,
Okay,
no
there we go.
loot. Me.
Hey guys, check out this thing I can do.
Wait, I'm not in yet.
Ow.
What can you do?
A pretty thick fart.
Yeah.
Now it's a fart.
Why is my humor fart
Fartnado.
humor? What have I done? Why am I like this?
All kinds of farts.
We're also covered in snots. Not anymore.
It's not a problem.
Okay.
Mm.
With that, I think we can go to the academy and do the other one.
Woo!
Ooh.
Nothing can stop us
BT.
now.
Oh. Oh no! BTS related issues? Didn't they get drafted? Oh my god.
Oh yeah, I remember hearing something about that. Yeah,
BTS?
BTS got what?
drafted.
For mandatory military service.
Nope.
Oh,
Oh.
That's not it.
no. Nope.
Oh?
There we go.
What's not it, Danu?
Wrong travel point.
Ah.
Not the BTS thing.
BTS, not the BTS thing.
Eh?
Eh?
Ah?
Oh no, I just corrected
Huh?
myself. It's okay.
Okay.
Don't mind me. I'm fine.
We're all just having a collective stroke. Don't worry about it.
Yes, it's fine. It happens every week practically.
Mm.
At this point, might as well.
I have a
Mhm.
bowl.
You have a bowl.
Looks like
Bowl.
that thing that you make coffee.
The French press?
The filter.
Speaking of which, do you want coffee, Momochi? I didn't get it because it didn't feel like it fit very well with onigiri.
Yeah, but I want you to pee too.
Okay.
Eh?
That's fair.
Momo wants the runs?
I want the runs. Be right back.
Awesome. Ugh. I got my banana milk.
Banana milk.
Nana.
Yeah.
I have my classic water. I have the
Water.
classic tap water.
Banana bread. I'm
Ooh,
surprised
banana bread
that
is
there
so
are
good.
people who are literally unable to drink plain water.
Yup.
Yeah.
It's very rare, but there are people.
Mm.
Lunatic is one of them, apparently.
Cool.
Yeah. Though it's more like he doesn't want to, right?
Yeah, he doesn't want to, yes.
Yeah.
People who don't want to are less rare, I think. Oh, bless you.
Bless you.
Thank you.
Yeah, my cousin did that too for the longest time.
Mhm.
Though the response from parents here is usually a lot more, do it or you will get fucked up. So,
Gee, I just read an update my mom posted into the family chat. She wrote, so relieved that wall is not covered in black mold, which I'm actually surprised as well, because it was like literally just regular wallpaper, like indoors wallpaper, just barred behind regular wood for the past 20 years. So I'm surprised it's not like moldy. And then she wrote, last of the asbestos tiles are gone as well. Like, we still had the asbestos in our house? And we were sleeping behind it?
Oh no.
man, you got scammed on that house.
Really?
I think we got it for a decent price, but yeah, pretty much.
I don't think there is a decent price for that kind of shit show.
Yeah, we should have gotten it for free.
Banana milk, Isaiah, but I can understand your confusion. As for why Automod would do that, Automod is a prick.
Yes.
Wait, did Automod censor banana milk?
It censored the other mill word,
Milk?
banana milk. Isaiah
Banana
said
milk.
banana milk.
Oh yeah, if anyone ever comes to Germany and you buy banana milk, don't buy it from Müller Milch.
Yeah, that stuff sucks.
Every flavor tastes the same. I don't know what powder they use to flavor their milks, but like it just tastes bad and the same.
Yeah.
Every flavor is the same.
If blah, blah. If every flavor is the same, maybe they just use the same flavor and change the color dye they use for the liquid.
Maybe. I remember one time I had like gingerbread flavor. That tasted disgusting.
Oh no.
Oh yeah, it would.
Mm,
The more complex the flavor, the more they're gonna fuck it up.
yeah.
Man,
Momochi's
that
would be
reminds
great.
me.
Momochi.
Yeah.
That
Momo's having a
reminds
great
me.
time.
There was one time here in Brazil. There was like a competition. Ruffles the Elma Cheetos, I think it's the name. Elma Chips is the name. It's the company that does most of the like potato chips around here in Brazil. And they were like, new competition. You send us your vision of a brand new potato chip flavor, and we'll make it happen. Only for like 2 people were selected. And one of them used this opportunity to wish for yakisoba flavored potato chips.
Yaks.
no.
Oh my goodness. Actually,
So,
I don't think that would taste that bad, or
oh, you'd be wrong.
I'd be wrong. Okay.
You would be very wrong. It tasted like someone, like when you put the potato chip in your mouth, it's like someone threw up in it.
Ugh. Okay.
Like
Okay.
they try to make all the flavors of yakisoba happen. So like it's not just doesn't taste just like noodles. It tastes like noodles plus beef plus the sauce plus the vegetables, and it's just too many artificial flavorings of different species in one thing. And the
Like what?
end result is just like wrong.
What could actually, what might taste good is that like in the instant ramen,
Mm-hmm.
that has like not the cups that you can buy, the little packets, the square
Yeah, yeah,
packets.
yeah, yeah, yeah. The little packets.
Why
You could
would you
take,
buy
like,
a
the
ramen cook?
Cup,
Why would you buy a ramen cook?
cup.
Yeah, go on.
Cup noodles.
Yeah, I know. I'm just making fun of your accent.
Anyway, yeah, you take the powder, like the flavoring powder, and you
Mhm.
just mix that into chips. That would taste good.
So that kind of is a thing here in Brazil, but for popcorn.
Oh.
They're yeah, they sell like flavored salts for so you can add them on popcorn, and they have like a wide variety of flavors. So there's like pepperoni flavored salt for popcorn. There's bacon flavored salt for popcorn.
Interesting.
There's uh
This will not at all surprise you, but they have that for potatoes here.
Yeah, exactly.
interesting. I think it's the same thing. You guys should try putting it on your popcorns and see how it tastes.
I can imagine it tasting good because I'm used to salty popcorn because I used to be allergic to sugar as a child. So I can imagine it tasting good.
Oh, it tastes awesome. It's 90% MSG, so it's gonna taste amazing.
Yay!
Nothing like MSG to
Welcome
make something
back.
taste good.
Thank you.
Exactly.
What's
Message.
I
MSG short
love
for?
Metal Solid Gear.
Oh,
Hi, Messy G. Metal
What?
Gear Solid?
No, Metal Solid Gear.
Internet.
But who here knows what that's actually short for, by the way?
Metal Gear Solid. Come back
Oh
here,
yes.
Daniel.
By the way,
Massively super good. That's what it stands for, right?
Monosodium glutamate.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, because okay, I know the
Ajinomoto?
glutamate part because my mother. By the way, Nourax, check your VTS I might be in the middle of it.
Yep. Thank you.
I lost my train of thought. Yeah, with glutamate, because my mother found out that like in a lot of Chinese food, there's a lot of glutamate in it, and then I've never heard from it since. And I saw MSG, and I was like, oh, they must have replaced it with something. But it's glutamate, okay.
Makes sense. That
Yeah.
is so addictive. Scares
Yeah.
me.
Yeah, so good.
That stuff is
Isn't it cancerous?
it might be carcinogenic,
No.
but anything is carcinogenic. But
Yeah.
Yes.
I always wondered if it's cancer. Cancerous or not.
I think it's within the safety limits. Like, if you worry about things being carcinogenic, but you drink Coca-Cola, I have bad news.
Yeah. I mean, basically, sunlight is carcinogenic, so.
That is 100% true, actually.
Yep.
Dum 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 dum.
Have rock.
Starting to think being alive is carcinogenic too.
Oxygen
much,
is
yeah,
carcinogenic.
Yes.
Because you can get cancer just by default.
A bed and
Exactly.
flesh, be slime.
Any time that a cell in your body duplicates, you can get cancer.
Yeah. I don't even know where to go. Ha 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 ha.
Okay, hang on.
I think I'll stay back here. So then
I don't know.
the middle
if
golem
there
can't
is-
get me. Ah, ha, ha, ha.
I don't know if there is a safe place to be. That's my main
Oh, you guys
issue.
are already there. Whoops.
Yeah. Watch out. We're all just behind the column.
Don't start
Seems to
it.
be working.
I'm still going. Oh no.
Oh,
No,
Mochi.
Momochi.
What do you mean?
Okay, flee real quick and then pyramid to us while sneaking. But use the pyramid while you're sneaking.
Yeah, you need to put on a rock first.
Ah, I see. Okay. I thought you guys were already fighting. That's why.
No.
No, we're just sitting here.
Ta-da!
Is there any way to reach high ground?
Oh.
Isaiah bought cheese popcorn a week ago. It smelled like death when we put it in the microwave. It tasted like popcorn without salt, and there was a small thing at the bottom of it that probably had a weekly dose of salt in it.
A weekly.
What?
Like the maximum amount you're supposed to be eating in a week.
Ah.
Damn.
And there are too many of these
Many.
guys.
Oh well.
Oh, for fuck's sake.
Damn. Okay. Thank you.
It didn't cast the ability again. Starting to
And I
get real
got
sick and fucking tired of this!
Shouldn't we flee and restart?
I mean, you guys are in a very good spot there.
Ah.
And
Just you're
I'm
not-
very mobile, so I can just go anywhere I want, whenever I want.
Oh,
Why are you all the
okay.
way back there?
Yeah, I'm
Yeah.
gonna cast Dome of Protection around here. We should be fine.
Danu, because if we can turn all of these crystals around, we can use a gigantic laser beam and throw it at the Great Guardian.
Ah.
Oh.
I just inhaled my own spit. Oh, that's
That
Oh,
always
good
makes
job,
me feel like a
Okay.
genius.
I'm a danger to myself.
Nothing to make yourself feel like a genius quite like that.
Immune to burning, poison, bleeding. I can mind control these guys, right?
Right.
Possibly.
Well-
Hang on. You can possibly do that, yes.
Okay, that's my first turn then.
Oh.
Okay. I'm gonna be running the gauntlet to turn all of the crystals in the meantime.
Okay.
There we go. Perfect.
Smaller
Hey.
protectors will die when the big one is killed.
Even
Yay!
the AI can be charming.
Yay!
There we go. I even gave it a little buff.
Isaiah
Oh.
says smaller protectors will die when the big one is killed.
Yep.
Hmm.
Nice, it's tanking for us.
Fuck yeah.
So we need just to turn the mirrors, right?
Yeah.
I will turn this one.
I'm already standing next to one, so I can turn this one next time it's my turn, and we need to turn this one
Yeah, I'm going.
and this one.
I'm going to this one.
Mm.
Okay. Just make sure to stay in cover until the turn before you get there. Because you don't want the big guy to start shooting at you. It will fucking kill you.
I think I'm fine here. Yeah.
Probably.
Uh-oh.
Ow.
Well, except if he does that.
Maybe use Chameleon Cloaking?
Yeah.
Yeah, that'll work.
Okay, my turn
Though,
again.
yeah. Chameleon Cloak should be perfect for that.
See.
And if Momo has a
Oh,
coffee.
no.
Ooh. God damn. True. Good.
Oh. Yeah.
Another Incarnate Champion with Farsight Infusion plus Shadow Infusion. Man, Decayed Blade is impossible to hit. Jesus.
Hmm.
Have to be glued to the guy in order to hit them.
By the way, that sword that Danu got.
There we go.
Was that something?
It was a semi-decent item as far as I remember.
Pretty much, yeah.
Can
Hello,
I
Lemon! Welcome to the
cast?
stream!
Sure, I can.
I think
It
we
was
are
the
winning.
Eternal Stormblade, one-handed sword,
I
8 to
hope.
9 air damage, 51 to 56 physical damage, plus 3 memory, plus 6 initiative, set stunned for 2 turns, 20% chance to succeed, set shocked for 1 turn, 10% chance to succeed.
I see.
Ah. What?
Oh, it's challenging the big one. It's gonna die.
Why?
Yo,
Little boy here is so brave.
what a Chad.
Right?
Look at him go. So brave.
That's my boy.
I'm so proud of him. Soaking up all the damage for us.
Hmm.
Okay, Momo, I'm gonna give you an evasion bonus. And yo, I'm gonna buff up the incarnate even further, just to see what happens.
Ooh.
The incarnate's about to kick some ass.
Oh no. You can do
Ah.
it, little guy. You can do it.
Oh yeah.
Okay, that's turned. Now next is this one.
Don't forget the Chameleon Cloak, Momochi.
Haven't you not? Ah, yeah.
Attack of opportunity.
Very nice. Did a lot of damage too.
It did. I mean, I did put him on decay, so should help, right?
Yeah,
Decaying
See.
deals damage when you're healed. That's the thing.
I can do that.
Yep.
Unless someone else needs to get healed, but you guys look okay.
Or infusion.
The funny thing is, if you cast Healing Ritual on an enemy, it'll still hit allies.
Nice.
That's good.
But no one really needs to
Mhm.
get healed right now. Momochi's a bit too. Oh, she's right there. Never mind.
I'm pretty strong.
I'm not even sure if she's in range. Oh well.
There's
Let's
also a fun
see.
thing about these enemies. You can insta-kill them by pickpocketing their capacitors.
Hmm.
Oh my god.
I,
Is that a Final
I could've-
Fantasy reference?
Do it. Do
I
it.
could have just done that.
Oh.
I could have done that before we started this. God damn it!
Wait.
Oh.
You nail it?
No, I didn't. But I could have. I am built for pickpocketing.
Hmm.
Next time when we fight the robots, we know
Oh.
what to do.
We'll know for next
Yeah.
time.
Positive thinking.
Splashy splash. Splash. Splash.
Loosh.
Splash.
Sploosh, Danu, it's our turn.
Hmm. Yes,
Yes, it
it
is.
is. Blah, 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 blah.
Oh, I see.
It's too far away. Oh my god, did so much damage. Holy crap.
It's
Yup.
almost dead, or pretty much dead.
Yes,
It's gonna. The
healed.
healing happens once per turn too.
Yeah.
Like it's gonna die next time its turn starts.
This is basically the catharsis for healers.
Yeah. I'll end my turn.
Is it me or is Healer Necromancer a combo?
It is.
That's cool.
Ah.
Nice.
The default healer build in this game is Necromancer and Cleric.
Oh.
Ah. Okay, so I can use my Incarnate to attack this, but he's already going to die, right? I don't need to attack him necessarily.
Not really, no. Like as
Mm.
soon as his turn starts, he dies.
Hmm. Okay, so I'm just gonna throw a rock at it. Oops, it killed it. Okay.
His ASM's harm assist. Necromancer Cleric is a harm assist, apparently.
Harmless.
You get it? Like pharmacist,
see.
but harm.
The Harm Assist.
Can we
Remember
have a
when I
nun
played
with
the
his name?
Harvester? That was a
Oh, well.
game.
Mm.
You okay, Danu?
Yeah, I was scratching my nose and that made my model spaz out.
Models does this. When I do this, my model gets crazy too.
I guess the nose is an important reference point in the face tracking.
I guess.
Probably.
Really. Like, look at that. Just covering my nose and I'm looking to the left, the right.
Yep.
My get
What?
it
At least
paralyzes.
I lasered the big guy. And he's having a real bad day.
Yep.
Alright, I'm just gonna stand here.
Oh, nice.
The Great Guardian is not so great anymore.
He's the mediocre guardian.
Yes,
Is he dead?
he's the
No.
below
About to.
average Guardian.
Telling his little dudes to free him.
Ah.
Mm,
Free me.
oh, okay.
Hmm.
Now I know where to cast my next totems.
Trying to figure out the optimal thing to do here.
You're doing the time warp.
Yep, that's always a smart
Oh.
idea.
Hold your hands
Okay,
on your
so-
hips.
He only has 2 little dudes left.
Yep.
That is good.
Oh.
One of them is almost dead. It was the one I brainwashed.
Mm.
Okay, there is another little dude up here, by the way.
Ah, okay. Oh, he
But-
hasn't joined the battle at all.
He's just there watching. Oh, he's
Yes,
gonna
I may
die.
or may not just have fixed that. God, I love this build. I can just act infinitely.
Okay, I guess Momochi needs to rejoin us now to finish off the final little dudes, or...
Something like that, yeah.
Yeah, okay.
Momochi, come here.
We need to kill the little dude or focus on the big one.
Both works at this point, I think.
Okay.
Isaiah says he's a good target for meteor showers and stuff because of his size, and for magical damage in general because of the nullified armor. Yeah.
No.
And if we kill the big one, the smaller ones die immediately.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, but I'm
Oh.
too far.
I think I might send my
He's
summons to
avoiding.
deal with him.
Let me see. I'm too far. Hmm.
You might need to spend a turn on actually walking.
Yeah, I hate it. Okay. Interrupted. I can believe this. I can believe it. Next turn.
Yeah, get his ass.
Yeah. Oh.
What? What the fuck?
Oh, they can
Oh.
attack the things.
This is my
That's
real
interesting.
form, Lemonius.
It is.
Oh,
Actually,
if they
it's
break
my
the
anemo
generator
form.
that's shooting the laser in the first place, it's okay. Yeah.
We are playing Divinity, the original Sin 2. Yes. I think it's the same guys who made Baldur's Gate 3.
Balducus
Yes.
Gate, yes.
Yeah.
That's why it's
Bald
so
gatekeeping.
cool.
Well,
Baldur's
Bald.
Gatekeep.
I just saw on Instagram one of my cousins spelling Baldur's Gate as Baulder.
What the hell?
Oh no.
Well, Boulder.
Baldur?
Boulder.
Oh no.
I can't really do much from here, so I'm gonna have to relocate.
Baldur's Gate.
Like, Nourax, who's Baldur again? I feel like
Baldur is Baldur from Norse myth.
Yeah.
Okay.
He's the guy who gets shanked by his brother with a mistletoe spear because Loki was being a funny.
classic. I need an invite, by the
I'll
way.
send you an invite in a moment.
Yeah.
Loki has a very unique sense of humor.
Mm.
Yeah, he was laughing his ass off as he unintentionally
Gate.
told Odin about his little prank, and Odin was like, "You what?" tied him to a rock, and placed a snake over him, which would continually drip poison into his eyes
Oh wow.
for eternity.
Yeah.
Odin doesn't like
Yeah.
to play.
Yeah, no, Odin does
Yeah.
not fuck around.
Dude, the gods are actually
And
they're
that's
pretty
where
brutal.
earthquakes come from, right?
What?
That's what?
Earthquakes come from. It's Loki squirming.
Yep.
Ah.
Because his wife holds a bowl over his face so that the poison can't go in his eyes all the time. But sometimes she has to, of course, set the bowl down. And when she does, Loki's in grave and in unbearable pain, so he starts fucking flailing around, and that's when earthquakes happen.
Yep, Norse mythology.
Fun.
Yeah, Norse
Classic
myth
Norse
is
mythology.
really metal.
It is.
It is fun.
Oh,
Norse bards,
no.
like the way Viking and Norse history was commemorated was in songs. So bards were like the historians and the storytellers, and there's still metal bands doing that.
Nice.
Ah.
Yeah. Man, God bless Scandinavia.
It's
place
kind
on
of
Earth for a
funny
good
to
reason.
see the huge ass horned demon summon just walking down the stairs, isn't it?
Yeah.
Just casually like, what up?
He's pretty, how you say, polite. Yes, yes.
It's very chill.
Wait a minute, can I technically... Oh. One way to find out.
Kiba talked about Bauduko. This reminds me, there is a stolen being sold at the supermarkets already.
Olin,
Stolen!
did you find it? No, it was stolen.
Eva, I'm gonna
Yes?
move your blood totem to where the Eternal Sentinel next to the generator is so he can't fuck it up.
Alright.
Have fun with
Glory.
him, Danu.
Thank you.
Look, I brought you a new friend.
Oh, thank you. How kind of
Yes.
you.
Man.
I set up a play date.
So kind of you.
Good
Thank
night,
you.
Ryu. Sleep well.
Thank Ryu.
Good night.
Oh my god, that punch. That's a hefty ass punch.
He is packing.
Oh,
Packing
he's
a
packing some guns,
punch.
alright.
Damn straight. Mm,
Got fucking
My allergies.
Oof.
Huh?
You okay, Danu? You need a pet though.
Very much appreciated, yeah.
Okay, hang on.
Ah, thank you.
You are welcome.
I think I interrupted you there.
It interrupted whom?
You.
Oh. Well, if you did, I forgot.
Yeah. Sorry.
Don't worry about it. I don't
Man,
remember, so it's fine.
Yeah. Man, I hate having double allergies.
Oh no.
Like I have hay fever, so I'm like struggling some in spring, and I have dust allergies, so I struggle in autumn. Joy.
Ooh. Yikes.
Yeah, nope, wrong one.
I've got to go to Munich tomorrow.
Ooh.
Again, during Oktoberfest season.
The dude's nearly dead.
he is.
Long enough.
but only to magic damage.
Apparently, the amount of visitors to Oktoberfest has reached an all-time high with
Yeah.
7.2 million.
Oh my fuck. That is. Yeah, even for Oktoberfest, that's a bit.
It's a bit much, yeah. Did you know that there's
Okay.
like an Oktoberfest
Physical
kind of
armor's
thing in
gone.
Japan? What?
Nice.
His physical armor's gone.
Woo!
We can use
I did notice
whatever
that.
we want.
Did you know there's a Bavarian embassy in Tokyo?
A Bavarian one? That's oddly specific.
Yeah. I was there. I met several German politicians actually while I was there.
Oh, that's so funny.
You know Hofreiter, the Jesus-looking green guy from the Greens?
No.
Oh. Well, yeah, I met him.
Oh, nice.
He
You
was
guys
also
have
on
a
my
green
flight back, but I
Jesus as a
didn't see him there.
politician?
Green
Yep.
Jesus?
Yeah, the Greens have a politician, like he's one of their big guys in the state at least, who looks like a slightly overweight Jesus in a suit.
Modern Jesus.
And I met him in Japan, which was an odd experience to say the least. Also, there's a slightly scaled down recreation of Castle Neuschwanstein,
Ah,
which is used as an art gallery.
nice.
Oh.
Yep.
There's a town called Deutschland, I think.
Wait,
Japan.
did he some another one?
Let me
I
check.
don't know.
Please take photos. I'm not going to Oktoberfest, I'm not going anywhere near that at the moment. Not with the current crowds. Drank too much wine. You okay, Isaiah? You need a minute.
Man, one level, it's so much difference in this game.
Yeah. And coordination.
Oh, he's
Coordination.
made of 3 parts? That's...
What?
Is that frozen ground? That is frozen ground. Hello.
Frozen,
Hallelujah.
cursed ground.
It didn't work. Or no, wait, it's cursed water now. Joy.
Hang on, I've got a picture of the
see.
guy. I've got a picture of him.
Let's look up there.
There he is.
Wow! It's like
Okay.
it's like a Jesus, but with less hair.
Yeah. Like,
Oh, I tried clicking on the Great Guardian, I clicked on the little guy that was on top of him. God damn it.
Oh man.
Damn tops.
like male pattern balding, slightly overweight Jesus.
Definitely if Jesus was a politician.
Yeah. I mean, it's hard to stay fit in a desk
Woo,
job,
we
you know?
did it!
Why does he look...
Oh,
Whee!
No offense, but why does he look AI generated?
Maybe because the concept of truth itself is breaking down in the wake of AI.
I can imagine him using a thorn crown.
Something like that. Oh, you were talking about Fat Jesus. Okay, no,
Yeah.
never mind. That is AI. Yeah, Isaiah was saying drank too much wine, and I was like, oh, did Isaiah... But no, Isaiah just was talking about Jesus is overindulging at Mass a little. I invited you, Danu.
Thank you.
that was pretty epic.
Yup.
Yeah.
The music
Oh
helped.
my god.
Yeah.
Now that we killed everything, what do we need to kill?
Next up will
wait,
be
oh,
the
no, crap,
Academy fight.
Could you send me another invite?
Uh-huh.
Thank you.
Oh, yeah,
Welcome.
yeah. Nice.
Hey Nourax, did you see the Helldivers 2 demo where they do fake TeamSpeak talk?
No.
They
I
had
did
like
not.
a bunch of people like pretending that they were playing and talking to each other while playing for the demo.
Oh yeah, that's pretty normal at this point,
Hmm.
unfortunately. So
It's
Danu,
so
I've got some
bad.
great stuff for you to identify.
Gimme.
And yeah, it's cringe as shit when that
Mhm.
happens. Okay, I found the blade of the Swornbreaker,
Nice.
and Kiba, I have a spell for you.
Oh! What is it? What is it? What is
Wait,
it?
no, I didn't want to do that.
Just sent it.
Here, nothing.
Okay, let's see.
Oh man.
Ethereal Storm skill book. Oh! This is the thing that does the thing.
The thing?
Yep.
Yeah, the
Think that does
thing.
the
It does the
Ah,
thing.
the thing.
No way.
It does the
We're
thing
being
with
so
the thing while
specific today.
thinking.
Oh.
crazy.
Yeah. This is how my mother communicates, by the way. It's just the thing of the thing of the thing.
One of the biggest difficulties in getting like voice recognition AI to work is the fact that humans communicate in exactly that manner all the time.
Yeah.
Okay. I'm
I
gonna
just
try to cast it.
remember-
I'm gonna try to cast it. Hold up.
Watching. Wait, what?
Oh wow.
Kiba's new spell.
Yeah.
Oh my goodness.
Oh, that's so
Oh, wow.
cool.
Nice.
Still going.
Oh,
It just rain random things.
It rains random things,
That's so
yes.
cool.
Yeah.
That's so cool.
I need to, whenever I use this, I need to like do the magical chant. Random bullshit, go!
Go.
Random bullshit jutsu.
Random bullshit shitsu. Oh, we can pair it up with Danu's Bloodstorm, and even more random stuff will rain from the
Yes.
sky.
Nice.
Just do this at the
Ah,
beginning of every
glorious.
fight.
Yeah.
Whee!
That would be pretty poggin, not gonna lie.
It would.
So, Bishop Alexander is supposed to be somewhere in this large building. Since Momo asked what we
Alright.
were supposed to be doing.
Yeah.
Bishop Alexander is supposed to be somewhere in this structure, so
Oh,
we
yeah.
can check what he's up to.
That's the guy we're supposed to kill, right?
Yep,
Can we go over that corridor?
Alex!
we can in a minute.
Alex, show yourself!
What was the quest again? If we kill him, the Black Mirror will offer us a role during the next season on Netflix? Something like that?
Something like that. Yeah.
Yeah.
I've heard.
Alexander.
Wait, I have a Black Mirror.
Me too, me too.
Is that a connection?
And yeah, that Black Mirror, yes.
It's pretty
Um,
cool.
Oh, okay.
What is it?
Basically,
Alexander!
There you go.
Basically.
once we cross that bridge,
What is
there's gonna
that?
be a.
A black mirror.
Oh.
Lucky find.
God damn it! Once we cross that bridge, there's gonna be a fight over there. And I don't know if that immediately advances the story or not, so I'm kind of
Okay.
racking my
I
brain
mean-
for that.
We'll cross that bridge once we get there, right?
Yeah.
I hate you.
That took me way too
Like how
long. I was
everyone's
just kinda
reaction is pretty blasé,
spacing.
but Nourax is like, I hate you.
Oh my
I was
gosh.
wondering if the joke
Alexander.
actually landed.
It took me a bit too long to get it. By then, I
Oh,
lost this
okay.
punch.
Fair enough, fair
Uh,
enough. Does anyone remember a cartoon series called Hysteria? It was on Warner Kids at one point.
No.
Yeah.
What is
It
it about?
had really ugly egg babies, and it was about finding a fun way to teach history for kids.
Oh no.
No,
Because that
It
always
was
goes
never heard
right.
of it.
it was made by like the Steven Spielberg animated team that made stuff like Animaniacs and Freakazoid. This was their
Oh.
last child, I believe.
Oh.
Ow.
So, anyways, there
Save.
was this one bit where they are visiting Alexander the Great, and he has daddy issues because his father never thought that anything he did was great. His father would always say, "That's pretty good, Alexander. Not great, but pretty good." And that's why he got a complex and had to try and conquer the world.
Danu, don't be very careful about this because anything we talk to could.
You know what? Now
Plot
that
twist
I'm
into
saying it
something.
out loud, I think I understand why that series got cancelled. Anyways,
Can we kill Alexander
Yeah.
already?
Do I need to leave? Or do we need Kiba to talk? Do we need Kiba to talk to him?
do I need to be better positioned for this?
Okay,
Or
you
is there
might
a
want
battle
to.
gonna happen?
Well, there
Will you?
is in a minute, but anyway, Alexander is here, and we want to try and kill him possibly.
There he is, okay. And I'm talking to Beast. How was the tease here? Who is this?
Okay, I seem to be in optimal range for many things.
Okay, nothing happens.
Uh,
Father intended it to be. Even here he guides me to my destiny. Birthright. I've been fighting for this all my
Getting tired.
lies.
Kiba, you talk to him. He's got persuasion checks.
Okay, I can't be well positioned then. Crap. Okay, let's talk to
Also,
Bishop Alexander.
Ben
nobody step
Mezd.
into this.
Okay. Ben Mezd, I thought you were dead.
Should we quick save?
Let's do that just to be safe.
Yeah.
Okay.
It's always good.
Oh yeah, I'm pretty sure you need to use spirit vision in a teacher's hall for something good. I'm gonna check that real quick while Kiba does the dialogue.
Okay, hang on. I need to use the bathroom.
Okay.
Okay.
I'm gonna use the spirit vision. Danny's gonna use the bathroom.
Okay. Should I keep talking?
Yeah, go right ahead.
Okay.
Uh,
Oh, he wants to ascend.
yeah, because he believes it's his birthright.
Of course he does.
Dun, 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 dun.
Did I talk to any ghosts in here?
I miss
Well,
them
so number 1, right? Or number 2?
No, 1 second.
Oh,
So do we undermine his fate or do we just say no?
Okay. Let me check. Yeah. Basically 1 yes.
1, okay.
oh. Danu,
Hmm? Oh yeah, she's at the bathroom anyway, so.
Oh, true.
Hmm. Okay, let's see memory persuasion then.
Continue.
Persuasion success.
Stats exchange.
Of your words.
What do you mean, Isaiah?
It's a curse to be a great man's son, you know. Truly a curse.
Ooh. Sweet.
Alexander the not so great.
How could I ever hope to lead the world out of darkness
Oh.
Suffering from
when I
success.
can't even escape my father's shadow?
Can we beat his shit in without the others starting
Exactly.
a fight? Is my
Okay,
question.
I'm gonna lay him down on the psychiatric's couch, and we're gonna talk all about his daddy issues.
Someone stronger than me
Let's
needs to protect the
go.
Prince Divine of Rivellon. I think you have what it takes.
God damn.
Do everything I can to support you.
I'm just that good at talking with people.
Will we still kill him or not?
I mean, he is on our side.
Yeah.
Give me a second.
It's just like, yeah, you know what?
Can we kindly ask him to give his head?
No, I don't think I can convince him that far, Momochi.
I can't pickpocket him.
The biggie robot?
No, the Alexander.
Oh, try to pickpocket the robot.
Let's see if I can talk to him
I-
a little bit more.
Don't know if I can pickpocket the robot either.
Oh.
So,
Each teacher can. Oh, that's interesting. Go on, Kiba.
No, I was just saying, he's kind of on our side now. He's like, yeah, you guys are great, I love you, and shit.
Unfortunately, we do need. Well, we might not. Anyway, hang on.
I feel bad now. I'm too good at persuasion checks.
We can just kindly ask for
Uh,
his head, and he will kindly
there's-
give his head to us, right?
There's another way to get into that cave.
I literally feel bad now.
Hang on. Wait.
By the way, do we need to talk with all these other people here, or?
Like that a
not
surprise?
Really. We need an. What?
Me being disconnected.
Oh yeah, I already invited you back.
Okay. Make sure I'm not
So-
on the other screen.
Then this is kind of awkward. The guy we were supposed to kill is now our friend, so...
How did that happen?
Well, we need an item from him.
He was just too charming.
I'm very charming, apparently. I'm a very charming, tall skeleton lizard.
We need an item from him. It's called the Cowl of Insight, but I can't pickpocket him either.
We need to kill him if we need to. If
Tough
we need the item. right?
situation there.
Ah.
Oh man!
Oh,
Well,
Oh, we're going to kill him.
I
Yep.
guess so.
we need his head.
Then he was
Hmm.
what?
What happened?
He just
What?
dropped it.
I guess he's not our friend anymore.
Yeah.
Guess
Not
not.
anymore. I tried to steal
Damn.
from him.
I guess that fixes our problem.
He attacked first.
Yeah. I wanted to see if I could steal the cowl from him that would let us into that cave, but I couldn't.
Well,
I wonder.
that's not good. He's a
Wonder
healer
if you
and I'm
could,
an undead.
Oh no. I wonder if like you could actually like go through the story without killing him.
You could, yeah. Well, we might have had to in the next battle. Come to think of it.
Mm.
Oh, like he was going to betray us anyway?
Maybe.
Oh.
No, more like the next battle is sort of an. Well, we'll see.
I see. I gotcha.
Just do our best to kick his
So-
shit in here so that we can go to the cave, hand in the thing, and get the thing in there.
Yeah.
Is the Arbiter going to attack us, or is it just walking? No, it's just against Alexander, okay.
He has a
He is
5%
gonna shoot.
resistance to water and is a water mage. Makes sense.
Oh.
Oops.
I guess he's trying to compensate.
Well,
It's
Like
like
at this point, we really just need to whack him.
kind of
I
like
used the random bullshit spell. I hope I don't regret it.
I can use second random bullshit spell to add on top.
That'll work.
I was gonna say kind of like I'm allergic to peanuts, therefore I shall become peanut.
Is that how that works?
I don't know. No, I
Oh.
mean with his logic, he's a water mage and has 5% resistance to water compared to the others.
Illinois
mean-
become
Yes.
peanut.
Hmm,
That is kind of how a lot of people become psychiatrists. So
maybe.
Oh yeah, they want to learn psychology to help themselves, right?
they want to learn psychology or psychiatry because they are weird and don't understand how people work.
Ah, I see.
You can if you make him give up on his path to divinity. Otherwise, I'm pretty sure you'll have to fight in the. Okay. Yeah.
I just did that.
Yeah. He's a
Oh,
bitch
well.
anyway, so whatever.
Yeah, okay.
Remember, he was the guy who ran Fort Joy.
That is true. That is
I
true.
do
That is
Kill him!
Let's kill him.
Let's
Get
kill
him!
him. Yeah.
He's not our friend.
He's a bitch.
Murder!
Yes.
Murder!
Murder.
Kill him faster.
See, I'm gonna trap him on vines. And a totem here.
Oh,
Man, I feel like I summoned the end of the world together with
Come on,
Danu.
your turn.
Yeah.
it's the end of the world as we know it. La, la, la,
It's
la,
the
la,
end
la.
of the world as we know it, and I feel fine.
That is a fact. Fate Aura. Wet.
Oh, it's my
Wait.
turn. We just spacing out, just doing my own thing. Where is he? Coward hiding behind a column. How
Over
dare
there,
you?
Daniel, over there.
I see him, I see him. Can I? I can.
His magic armor is almost gone. I think next turn I can silence him.
Yeah, it's mine.
Just make him shut the fuck up.
You can technically charm him just for the lows.
I don't know if the battle ends if I charm him and then restarts after the charm is gone.
Hmm.
What do you mean my path is blocked?
Bonk him.
Atrophy.
Bonk him.
Bonk bonka.
That doesn't work if he has physical armor.
Yes. He still has armor. Armor.
Arm hour.
Getting so dark.
Am I blinded? What's happening?
You're in a smoke cloud.
Ah, okay. I just cast Earthquake then, I think.
Charm.
Nah, charm doesn't work. It still has.
Fuck.
Yeah.
Ah.
Okay, so I'm gonna. You know what? I'm gonna summon a boy.
You should, Isaiah. You should.
Yeah.
Puppy.
There it is.
Puppy.
Foresight Infusion. Shadow Infusion. There we go.
Poppy, 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 poppy.
Kind of perfect.
That took you a minute to notice.
Sorry. I got distracted by Hatsune Miku.
Hatsune Miku came into my head and I got distracted.
Did I
You
just
talk
I
about
just
living
hit
rent
You,
free.
you just hit a
You
rock
hit
of
the
ice
pillar.
on your head. You're very distracted. Danu is confused. Danu had to itself in her confusion.
Yes, exactly, Lemon. It's me after all. This
It is
reminds me.
understandable.
There's a
Yeah.
gacha with Miko. I should check it out. I don't have enough gachas in my life.
You
Um,
were playing 3 gachas at once the other day.
I don't think there is such a thing as not enough gachas in one's life.
See, Nourax agrees with me.
I'm
No,
doing
he
the
said the
opposite, Momo.
opposite. Momochi would be great at opposite day. To her, it's just Tuesday.
Kind of.
Good news, you can
Wait.
turn Alexander into a chicken now, Momochi.
Why are you running? Don't run. No.
Why are you running? Why are you running?
Blessing poison applies regeneration.
Like you.
That's interesting.
Man.
That is. And it's pretty bad for us undead.
Yeah, very.
Okay,
Star Rail for life.
So?
Momochi, I'm gonna tell you something scary.
What?
The wind outside is so strong that I'm feeling a draft on my leg.
Isn't because the AC is on? I know that outside looks like night, but
No. You know how we have the Tingo's armário?
the
And
chimney.
yeah, the chimney is hidden under behind the wood, and the wind is coming from inside the chimney and exactly on my legs
Oh fuck!
because of how strong it is.
I think there will be a storm soon.
Yeah, there might be.
Maybe. A little bit.
Dark outside. It's scary.
Oh god.
I mean, we did have sundown here like 2 hours ago.
But we are not in German.
It's 4 p.m. here.
That is when sundown's gonna be in like 3 months.
Oh. Oh my god, here sundown is like
Well-
7 p.m. Yes.
More like 1 month, really.
Oh,
Yeah.
interesting.
I give it another month or maybe a month and a half, and we'll have sundown at like fucking 4:30.
Hell yeah.
Sun up at 9 a.m. for sundown at 4 p.m.
Oh god.
Winter's such a great time here.
Joyful.
We don't even get the snow anymore. We just get mud.
We just
Really?
get cold and mud
Yeah.
and sad.
We get 2 weeks of snow, and that's like all the snow for the year. Like condensed into 2 weeks.
Not even. I feel like the 2 weeks of snow are like on separate days. Like not even 2 weeks straight. Like we maybe get 3 days in at one point, and like maybe one day for
Sometimes,
another
yes.
one, and then in
Sometimes
February.
yes. But Danu, do you remember the winter of 18 to 19?
Or yes, I do.
Yeah.
Because
Yeah.
in February there was so much snow that school had to get cancelled a few times.
Oh
And
no.
that was the first time that's happened in like 20 fucking years in my
Yeah.
county.
Oh my god.
And the snow clearing vehicles could not actually clear the snow in a lot of the roads. There was too much of it. At either side of any road, there was a 2.5 meter tall wall of just snow where it had been piled up from clearing the roads. Every road was basically down to 1 lane.
Yay! Ding
Okay, I got the
dong.
cowl.
The
Kiba,
creek
I
is
got something
dead.
interesting for you.
Ooh, what is it?
Yeah, because I remember.
Danu, sorry, I sent the staff to you. Can you send it to Kiba?
I sent Kiba.
Change me.
Oh, pretty. Kiba.
It's funny
There we
that
go.
Yeah,
Thank
because I remember the
everybody.
winter of 2018. In December, there was a sports tournament basically
Ooh.
going on,
Mm-hmm.
and everyone was delayed. That my volleyball team had to cover
Pyramid
for
to me,
2
please.
teams. What? Pyramid to you?
Pyramid to me. Sorry,
But
go
don't.
on.
Oh. Yeah, only 6 people from my class turned up. So we were barely enough for 1 volleyball team, and we had to cover for 2 teams. And essentially, we won last and first place at the same time.
Wow.
1 team.
What?
Having
Because
everybody
we were playing for
covered.
2 separate teams, and we just played twice against everyone, and we lost horribly against a few, and won great against the same teams.
Good
I love
times.
telling that story because it's just so funny.
Good job.
By the way,
No.
Nourax, the final piece of my gear, the helmet, is it coming up again?
Arcs, next area.
Oh.
There you go, Lemon. La la
Why-
la.
That's once we do
La, la,
the
la.
big
La, la,
fight at the end of
la.
the academy.
La 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 la.
Also, this is where all the Black
la.
Mirrors show.
Oh.
Oh. Purple.
Oh yeah, we have the we will have the head.
Yes.
Whee!
Oh my god, I just started a conversation. No. Who is this alien?
That is
Hashtag
the
me at a
Sallow Man.
party.
Thank you,
Well, I
Lemon.
did quick
Thank
save
you.
right before we went in here, so
Yeah, good.
Hello, Kimono Gamer. Thank you for the heli pass.
Sallow
And
Man.
welcome to the stream. Ah. Oh.
ooh.
The Sallow Man.
This Sallow
Cello.
Man.
What's a cello?
It's a type of salad.
Ah, I see. He must make him women pretty happy.
Yes.
Oopsie.
It's like being really lanky and unhealthy looking and like yellowish or generally pale skin.
Okay, Lemon.
Slender
Thank you
Man.
very much for
When
dropping by
your
and
skin
for
is
the
almost
light.
wax-like.
Mm.
I know it's because we don't have the sound font. That's why it's double.
Well, I
Oh.
can't answer him. I need to. Rude.
You need to leave.
No, well,
You just
yeah, it's like he asks you why you're here, and it's like, bar the doors to your mind and take your leave,
well, that'll work.
and that's it. Like you can't answer him while you're here, I guess.
Which is fine.
He is very shy. He only talks over the phone.
I have Alex's head over here, so
Fresh
you know.
hashtag relatable.
I talk to you? No. Hello. Can't reach. Oh, I got
The
disconnected.
Sallow
Maybe
Man
that's why.
Bocce.
I can talk to him, but you know, anyway.
I
we-
needed an invite.
What we mainly are here for is a door on the other side of this place, so
Nourax.
we can just ignore
invite.
we can ignore Sally for all intents and purposes.
Sally.
Path has interrupted my ass.
Shiba.
Yeah, I know.
Shiba.
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 Yay! Thank you.
So, do we want to call it here, or do we want to grab the thing before we leave?
I.
Oh yeah.
Will it take too long?
I don't know. I've never done this.
Maybe we should stop because outside is pretty
Yeah.
scary.
Yeah.
Exactly. Yeah.
It's
Okay.
looking kind of like the sky is falling right now.
Yes.
Yeah.
Oh, so the world's ending. That's
Yeah,
great.
pretty much.
Yep. Just like in the game.
Yep.
Yeah.
You,
Fun
you
fact, that
summoned the weather with
expression-
real life.
That expression comes from a real actual fear that a lot of Celtic and Germanic tribes in Roman times had, because there was a meteor around 600 years before Christ that struck the forests of what is now Western Germany. And that was such a cataclysmic fucking event that it just became a legend of the sky falling on their heads.
Wow.
I can see that.
How did I get up
Yep.
here?
I only heard that from like Asterix comics.
Yep. Yeah, that was an actual thing. People were terrified of the sky falling on their heads
Oh,
because of
ladder.
that meteor.
Hmm.
And it ingrained
Interesting.
itself into their legends and tales so much that it became a figure of speech that we have to this day.
That's
Oh.
so cool.
Hmm.
Yep. Anyway, thanks for coming, everybody. Thanks for playing.
Thank
Yeah.
you.
Yeah.
Thank you all very
Who to
much
rate
for joining
today?
us. Yes. This is a good question.
Mino's online. Estella's online.
Mm-hmm.
We rated Mino last time, so we could rate Estelle this time.
You can
Oh.
Anyone need the channel name?
I think good.
Okay.
Major Stell.
Thank
Yep.
you.
Oopsie. No, I
Hey,
don't need
Starry
an
Night, how you
eh.
doing? Thanks for dropping in. Much appreciated. Right towards the end.
Wait a minute. There's. Hello, Film Bread. Wait a minute.
Okay.
Better Stomp gets rid of acid clouds.
Yep. There's a lot of things that do. None of us have warfare, that's the problem.
Oh.
Mhm.
Does Rain remove acid cloud?
Not sure.
Mm,
But
Kind of makes sense, right?
yeah, maybe.
It doesn't. I tried that actually with at least with Blood Rain.
See.
Mm.
There you
Okay,
go,
yeah,
Pain Brain. I hope it answers your questions. Yes. Anyways,
Okay.
Yeah. See y'all next
Good.
time.
see you all
Yeah.
next time too.
Alright,
Thank you all very
bye-bye.
much.
Have a good one. Take care.
Take care.
Take
Take
care.
care. Bye-bye.
Woo. Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.